What's up, guys? On the Patreon today, we get deep. We discuss some things with Neeks, our old camera guy. We went down memory lane. You're not going to want to miss it.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? We have a special of, we have some special guests on the couch today. We have, it's our boy Braden, right?
Clavicular0,
yep. Right?
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
fans. He's into Looksmaxxing. He's a stud. He brought a Cybertruck here. You know what I mean? Trying to flex on us a little bit. But we have a guy in need who might need his advice. All right, and that's Nico next to him. And you guys know Nico. He's our ex-camera guy. He's a good friend of ours. He's going through a breakup. He hasn't had sex in 11 months.
Is it 11 now?
It's 11
It's
months.
not 11.
It's almost 11.
I think it might be 12.
It's been a year.
No, it's not been a year.
How long has it been?
It's been 8 months.
Okay.
I
Wait,
think
no,
he's
wait.
lying.
So
It
that would
went
mean
down.
you got laid in January or December.
He's lying.
Quit lying to us. We got a Looksmaxxing king here.
Yes.
You don't lie to this guy. Look at his
Well,
watch.
I mean, I was gonna say, there's a statistic that 2/3 of men 18 to 21 have not had sex in 6 months. But I mean, seems
Wow.
like you
Is that part of Looksmaxxing? You got to memorize all
Yeah,
the
you gotta-
statistics about why guys are fucking up?
Well, if you want to be the spokesperson, you have to.
You do.
I agree with you,
Yeah,
by the way.
you
You're
gotta know
totally
your stuff,
right.
yeah.
But I like how he's got it just at the tip of his tongue.
It's got to be there.
He's got it.
So the main thing that I would tell you is, the look is like the whole Unabomber look. It's not going to be
Thank
the
you.
most appealing to women. You definitely got to take the shades. and
What
hat
is your
off.
look right now, Nico?
Yeah.
I have not been trying.
You have your stilts crossed, which I do that too. I cross my skinny ass legs with
Yeah,
shorts.
makes
Nobody wants to see it. That's not a Looksmax.
Yeah, dude. We're all about Looksmaxxing on this pod today.
Not
Nico.
looks
Is
Minning.
his name Max, or are you saying Maxing?
Looksmaxxing, dude.
Maximize.
It's kind of hard to say. It is a tongue twister.
Tongue twister.
Yeah.
So I need you. And what's your handle again? Do you go by?
Clavicular.
That's a lot to say.
I know.
Looksmaxxing is
Usually
hard to
people
say.
say-
And clavicular is hard to
People
say.
usually just tend to call me Clav.
Clav?
Yeah.
I like Clav.
Yeah.
Clav, perfect.
Oh, I remember that 'cause he's
that'll
got nice clavicles. So
Thank
he's
you.
Clav.
Does.
That's what it's based off
So,
of.
Clav, I want you to break down everybody here, starting with Leo,
Uh-oh.
then me, and then we go to Neeks.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Give us the Looksmax score. You know what? We'll bring in producer Jesse into it, too.
Okay, we'll do it. All right, yeah, so let's do it. You guys, so in PSL, which is like the Looksmaxxing community, we actually do it on a scale of 8, whereas, normal people usually do a decile scale
What
of
is
10.
PSL?
So it's just a collection of forums. So there's
It's pussy sign language.
yeah, it's just a bunch of forums for autistic people. Just
Okay.
that's the general
Mhm.
basis. So we'll start over here.
This is my septum is deviated, so that's why I got this on right now. I know it's fucking with my
It's not
Looksmax.
Looksmax.
Wait,
Maxing.
why is it deviated? Did you get kneed in the face in jiu-jitsu, or what happened?
I've been hit in the face a lot, and my nose is kind of fucked up, so this opens my nostrils, and I can breathe more easily.
Okay. So it's hard because it's like I could be real with you or I could like lie.
No,
to
you got to
make
be
people
real.
feel-
You got to be real.
Be
Yeah,
real.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'd say that, your average, maybe 5 out of 10 on a decile scale. So just,
Well, you're mistaken there, buddy boy.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
okay. I'm going to say that he's far above average, 7.5
Thank
out
you.
of 10.
Appreciate
And
that.
who else am I rating?
What do you give him? 7.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
See,
Wait,
that's-
wait.
Here's the thing: is he's intentionally scoring us low.
Well, yeah, because we have work to do.
No. He wants to sell us a course, Leo.
Maybe.
That's why he just
No,
anchored our scores
you,
down.
You just don't understand the average rating system because you ask a girl what's my rating out of 10. They tell every guy 7. If they're average looking, they'll say 7. That doesn't really make sense. If you think about it logically, 5 out of 10 would be the average.
Correct.
So why are people rating 7 out of 10 the average? That's far above average.
but I'm
in
taller
terms
than you. Doesn't that give me points?
I guess so. Yeah, in terms of your SMV, your sexual market value, you would be correct.
So I'm a 6.
Yeah, maybe it could be.
So I can
mean,
negotiate with this.
Yeah, baby. That's
it's-
right.
I mean, it's usually a facial based score, but when we're
Okay.
talking about
I gotta
SMV,
take this fucking piece of shit off.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I
you-
think
you
it's
do.
that. I think it's the piece of tape.
Wait, is this a bell curve, or is this
defend
like
the
a?
He already
straight-up
said it's a
curve?
bell curve, Nico. You weren't paying attention, you
Yes.
bastard. It's a bell curve. It's not an academic score. How am I looking now with the tape off?
A little better, yeah.
A little better.
I think that was at least 0.5 on the
All
decile
right,
scale.
all right.
So you're really calling me a 6.5 right now?
It could be.
I'm a
We'll just go with that.
7.5. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that I agree with, but I'm an 8.
Well, sure, let's do it. Let's. For the
you
sake
should have
of-
asked him to lie then.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
All right, this is going back on because this really helps.
What about the
It does
Asian
it?
now?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to make anyone feel bad.
Do it.
Don't.
Okay. I would say maybe slightly below average looking. So
That's fair.
I don't want to put it. We'll just leave it there.
No, no, no. Put a score on it. My parents would be they need to know my score.
Maybe about 3 to 3.5.
You know, that's right around my penis size, so that's
Let's
good.
go.
That's good.
It's all
That's
good, man.
He makes it up in the crotch. What about Nico over
This is
here?
the guy that needs your help.
Okay.
How about this guy?
So I'm gonna.
Fuck you, dude.
Dude, we're going to get you looks maxed out.
Fuck you, dude.
No, stop. All right, stop. Don't get Neeksy on me.
Well, I can't rate. I can only see about 30% of his face.
It's
so
true.
I gotta-
Take
I
off
have
your
little
gut
beady
glasses.
eyes,
Take
dude.
off your glasses.
Nico, get
I have
shirtless.
little beady
Get
eyes.
shirtless.
Yeah, get
Get
shirtless.
naked.
I'm not
I'm
getting
sorry,
shirtless.
Nico.
No.
I'll give you
You have-
$25 extra if you get shirtless.
Get
Go.
shirtless. Take your hat off and get shirtless.
Get shirtless.
$25 extra?
Yes, and in your underwear. I'm sorry. That's just for. I'm sorry. If you want $25,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Yeah, fine. I'll take my shirt off.
And
So
your
wait,
under-
wait. You're
and-
saying take
What?
the entire shirt off for the
Yes.
entirety of the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta be in your
All
underwear.
right, here, Dame.
Just be in your underwear so Braden can really break you down. Is what he's about.
This is gonna be so.
Show me your wee wee too. He needs to know. He needs to know the wee wee score.
I'll just take your word on that one.
We told Nico at a comedy club recently that he couldn't do over 4 minutes because it goes by size.
Dude, I'm pissed I got shamed into taking this tape off, dude. I can't breathe as well now. Instantaneously.
Okay,
Nico,
there we go.
What the dude?
Solid.
Take out,
physique.
yeah, get in your underwear though. Get in your underwear for Braden. Get in your underwear, dude.
Wait, no, you gotta stand up. You gotta shake it for Clav, dude.
Yeah,
what are you
dude.
doing? You looked at me. No,
Clav-
for Clav. He's
How's he
behind
gonna help you? How's he gonna help you?
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that tattoo? You got a thing two tattoo?
Yeah, he does, dude.
I don't like that. Who got the thing one tattoo?
Into the mic, Nix.
Well, let me put my shit.
Yeah.
No, we'll get demonetized.
Yeah, we might do those.
Only
teeth.
because it's Nico, though. Everybody else could be shirtless.
Wait, how am I gonna be the one who gets it demonetized?
Because you have a little bit of breast tissue developing.
We could
You
just
are
put some tape
so
over his
rude.
neck.
Yeah, we need some tape.
You were
Some
so.
duct
Hey,
tape.
I
rude
just
half
got
the
scored a
time.
5. He's the rude one.
Well, yeah, he probably scored me like a 2, so I don't care.
He hasn't
at that
scored
point.
you yet. And drum roll,
And
please.
he's gonna
Uh-oh.
do that.
Uh-oh.
So okay, then give me a drum roll, Leo, right now.
I was also gonna give you a 3.5, so
Nico?
not quite a 2. So. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's work to be done.
There's work to be done, but okay, what is the work to be done?
Well, so the lower the score, the higher the potential, right?
Right.
So once you're already close to the 10, what could you really achievably do?
I gotta lose 15
But for this fella
pounds
right
and-
here, there's a lot we could do without surgical intervention. Just speaking of body fat
but
percentage.
and sometimes surgical intervention is needed. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So I'm actually
Wow.
getting surgery myself
Oh,
quite
wow.
soon within the next few weeks.
On what?
On my jaw.
No.
What?
Yeah.
It's a great job.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You have a
a
great
nice
jawline.
face.
Thank you. I
Are you
appreciate it. Well, it's
fucking
about to
kidding?
get even better.
No. You're getting surgery, dude?
You guys sound like my mom right now
Dude,
with
that's-
this.
Okay, so
Your mom might have a fucking point.
we're
dude.
tipping over. We're leaving the realm of looksmaxxing and we're entering the realm of gay.
Autism.
No, gay.
I
When
was-
you start f***ing
nah.
with your jaw, dude.
Autism,
Facial
that's
plastic
autism.
surgery, unless you're Tom Brady and you're getting a touch of Botox here and there at 47.
I think he did.
It's
I don't want
gay,
to tell you
dude.
this, Danny,
It's
but
gay.
Tom Brady got a facelift.
That's
Yeah,
gay, too.
It's not gay.
It's
That was-
gay, dude.
If it
But
gets
look at Tom Brady. He's got 400 million.
And he did f*** Sydney Sweeney.
yeah.
So maybe it's working
And
out.
Sofia Vergara and
Okay.
another one, dude. All
Are you
in a
guys
row.
sure she Sydney Sweeney?
yeah, we know for sure. We talked to him about
There's
it.
definitely a lot of criticisms that could be made of looksmaxxing.
Mhm.
I would, say it's more in the realm of autism rather than homosexual,
Okay.
but that's still pretty bad.
So
So,
you say you got the touch of the tism?
yeah, definitely a touch of the tism myself.
But don't you... So let's break down the philosophy behind this.
Uh-huh.
Because I remember when I last got my nose broken, when we got jumped
You guys got jumped.
Yeah, we did.
at one of our filming shoots. We were out in Paris, California, very Latino area, at a rodeo. We were
Uh-oh.
misbehaving a little bit. Bunch of guys came out and jumped us. I don't think I've ever gotten more DMs from girls than when I posted a selfie with my broken nose covered in blood. And most of the DMs were like, oh my God, hard eyes, so hot.
Mm.
I think women like imperfections in men. And I've also heard it said that nothing is less attractive to women than when a guy is counting calories and has a facial routine. Some girls don't like that.
No, they don't. That is true. Even going to the gym could be like kind of a turnoff if you're super into it.
Mhm.
But the thing is making them think that you're just this naturally perfect person and you don't let them know about the routine. So that you wake up 30 minutes before they do, and you do the routine.
Wow.
You know? That's what it's got to be.
Really? I like how honest you are about it, though.
Yeah.
I like how he's not defensive, and he's like, yeah, it's kind of autistic, it's kind of gay. Some girls might not like it. This is what I do.
No, they don't. I mean, if you're one of those gym guys who's got their Tinder profile, like all these fucking pictures in the gym locker room, there's an old guy's dick in it. Like, no woman is going to like that. The way that you got to go about it is you got to be more subtle. So take a picture on the beach where you're a little, flexed up, something like that. Because you got to make them think you're normal, even though you're fucking autistic. So that's what I tell people.
I don't think you understand the Looksmaxxing as much as I do, because I was once a metrosexual douchebag that was getting women completely based on his looks. Most of the time, you know what I mean? In college, that was kind of who I was. I didn't have a lot of dude friends, to be honest. A lot of guys were like, yeah, that's fucking, who are you? You know what I mean? But there were girls in the stands.
Yeah. Well, you still sort of do what Clav doesn't recommend, which is you still rip the very unsubtle ab pics. Whereas I, occasionally you might see an image sneak into a pic. I hide it. I got some. I'm well formed underneath.
You should
here,
see.
Clav.
Yeah, show me your abs. This is the fucking Looksmaxxing pod, dude. Show them the abs. We need the boss to see what's up.
Let's see him. Leaner than me, I'd say. You got me beat right now.
Give me a 7, Clav.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Give me a fucking 7.
The score keeps going up. The score keeps going up.
It goes up a little bit more.
Can I put my shirt back on?
No.
No,
Nico.
I didn't ask you, dude. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm paying you. No, I'm paying you. No.
Really? I can't put my shirt, dude?
No, dude. We're gonna shame you into getting abs after this pod. You're gonna go work out after this.
I'm gonna kick you so hard in the stomach. It's gonna be so fucked up.
Now that I think Clav respects me a little bit more, I came in with this big bandage on my honker. He didn't know what the fuck was up. He respects me. You respect me a little more.
Of course, yeah.
I really want to dive into his philosophy right now. So how old are you, first of all?
19.
You're 19 years old. And how did you discover the Looksmaxxing community?
So I was a big gym guy. I got into pharmacology off bodybuilding forums, so I was pretty into that at first, and then it kind of slowly segued into Looksmaxxing away from the whole bodybuilding thing, because I came to find out that bodybuilders were placing a lot of their motivation in the wrong places, right? So the physique is a very important thing, but it's mainly about the face when it comes to, getting women and respect from other people. The face is the first thing that's being looked at, not the physique. So that's kind of where I went wrong.
I've heard science say the opposite. In
Really?
David Buss's book, he said the first thing women notice is height and hip to shoulder ratio, which you're doing well on both those. You're a tall guy and you have very broad shoulders.
Yeah.
But that immediately signals reproductive fitness to women.
What's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about Hims. Now, listen, nobody plans for hair loss, okay? This is something that creeps up on many men, and there is something that you can do about it now, and Hims can help you with clinically proven results. It's got finasteride, it's got minoxidil. These have been proven by science to help regrow hair in 3 to 6 months. Now, the best thing about it is there are no hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule, okay? Doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Now, one of my best friends is on Hims, and it's changed his life. Stopped his trip going over to Turkey, if you know what I mean. But there is something you can do, and Hims makes it easy for you guys. Think of Hims as your digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns, all in one place. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/LDS. That's hims.com/LDS. for your free online visit. Guys, you get a free online visit with our code LDS. Hims.com/LDS. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Of course. So that might be the first thing that they visually see because, if you're a man of strong, frame. But in terms of what's actually valued the most in terms of sexual preference, it's going to be the face. So that's the most important metric. And I see a lot of these guys on the bodybuilding forums, they're sacrificing a lot of facial aesthetics by doing these stupid fucking bulks and, having acne from a lot of the steroids they're taking. And I'm like, fellas, what's going on here? Like, something is clearly wrong with this community. The motivation's behind it. So that's kind of why I moved away from it, more into Looksmaxxing.
They didn't respect the face enough.
Yes, that's correct.
Mm.
Whereas my philosophy now is I've extracted a lot of the key elements of bodybuilding, the things that made it good, and I've applied them to the Looksmaxxing thing and kind of made my own twist on the whole niche, you know? So I've combined these two things and I've pulled the good parts, you know?
I want to push back a little bit because I
Sure.
think most women would take a guy who was 6'2" and in good shape and maybe a 5 in the face over a great-looking guy who was 5'4". And I'm not saying that's fair, and I'm not saying I agree with it, but I just feel like my experience with women. Wouldn't you agree with that, Leo?
I would agree if it's two guys that make the same amount of money, do the same amount of job. But if the shorter guy has a beautiful face and he's like famous or something, I've seen them go in that direction.
Well,
I don't believe you know. I trust Danny right there, real quick, because I do have a friend. You know,
Ski Mask
Ski
Jones?
Mask Jones. He is literally the most handsome guy I've ever met. But if you were able to take like the corner in the Microsoft and scale him up to 6 foot, it would be the most. He would just take over.
So he's
everyone.
like 5'5".
He's 5'6".
At what point does height become an insurmountable obstacle, no matter how good the face is?
But he's also very handsome.
so
He's very handsome.
it's kind of a spectrum, but you get to like the point of diminishing no returns around like 5'7", I would say, in today's society. So like you have even guys like Tom Cruise who are famous actors who are still struggling a little bit. You know, they're wearing like these absurd like boots and stuff like that. So at 5'7", like anything below that, it kind of gets
Nico,
ridiculous.
quit fucking with the guest while
Stop
he's talking into
fucking
the
with
microphone.
our guest, bro.
He just
I'm 5'7", dude.
he just barely made it. So
I'm 5'7".
but when you
I'm
talk
5'7".
But when you talk about these extreme percentiles, like, you know, 5'4" versus, you know, 6'2", even if the face is a lot better, like we're talking about syndrome tier height. So it's really not like, you know, worthwhile to even make that comparison. Like, you know, because that's like syndrome tier when we're talking 5'4". So
What's the number one thing in a guy's control they can do to max their looks?
body fat percentage, not
So-
even close.
So hit the
Wow.
gym first.
Yes. Not
and
even
watch their diet.
We've been
So-
saying that. We've been saying that.
It's literally more about the diet than the gym because a lot of the guys who are going to the gym, they're still getting it wrong. They're still bulking. They're still extremely high body fat, but they've just got a little bit of muscle under all the fluff. But like in terms of like actually increasing your looks and getting facial leanness, it's more about caloric restriction than it is about going to the gym. Because you go to the gym, you work out. If you're just doing weight training, you're probably only burning about 200 calories, right? Then you go to McDonald's after, you're completely offsetting that, you know? So it's really just about this new class of drugs called GLP-1 agonists, right? So your Ozempic, your tirzepatide, retatrutide. These things are going to give you severe appetite suppression, so you're just going to get lean.
Why don't you just have some fucking discipline, though?
Well, you could do that, but why would you, right? There's literally no reason not to.
Clav, are you on Ozempic?
Yeah. I'm on retatrutide, similar, exact same
Kid
thing.
is wild, bro.
Dude, he's committed. He's
I-
fucking committed.
So
Leo,
I-
you should get on
He's
Ozempic.
well spoken. No, dude, after meeting
Can
this
I please
guy,
put my shirt
he's
back
making
on?
me feel like I used to back. I need to Looksmax again.
Nico,
what am I
you can't-
doing? I've let go of myself. Sorry, but Nico, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
Please put my shirt back.
until,
Everyone else has
until you take one of Clav's needles and
Yeah.
shoot it into your fucking
Yes.
belly, you can't put your shirt back on. We
Yeah.
need you on a GLP-1.
Yes.
Is that what they're called?
GLP-1 agonist, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that if now science has made it so you don't need to control your appetite, why
Correct.
would you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So we look at the studies of the placebo group versus the 4 milligram group in the retatrutide phase 2 controlled studies, and we see no difference in side effects. So why would you not give yourself that edge? There's literally no reason not to.
What about sleep for Looksmaxxing?
Sleep is very important, you know, for a lot of things like your energy levels, and that's just free metabolism right there. So you could even go a step further and add HGH for more lipolysis while you're sleeping. So you're burning in fat while you sleep.
Take
So-
human growth hormone.
yeah,
So you get leaner in your sleep.
correct. Yeah.
What about dealing
Amazing.
with 2 douchebags every fucking day?
Oof.
Wow, dude.
Drinking.
Oh, he's been there.
Oh
Drinking.
my
Wow,
god!
how did he nail you like that?
That
Nick?
was fucked up.
I didn't tell him
dude.
anything
That
about
was
your
fucked
drinking.
up.
I didn't tell him
That was
anything about your
fucked
He's
up.
an
drinking. That's
alcoholic,
wild.
Clav. He's
Oh,
an
my
alcoholic.
bad.
Shut
My bad.
the
Is
fuck
alcoholic
up.
good for
Yeah,
Looksmaxxing?
what do you think about
No,
alcohol?
it's not.
I-
Obviously,
Let's
shut
let
up.
the man speak.
So
Lo siento.
I think alcohol is evil but necessary in a lot of cases. So a lot of people from my community have social anxiety. They've got a lot of issues with neurodivergence. So alcohol is a good tool to kind of escape that in a temporary fashion. It's not going to address the root cause, but like if you're just going to the bar looking to get chicks, alcohol is horrible for you. It severely disrupts a lot of the growth pathways for the gym, but it's really good for social anxiety. That's why I'm in favor of alcohol.
Yeah, I can't say that. I don't know a world where I wouldn't be able. If I'm single right now, and alcohol with women is just like goes hand in hand. It's
Yeah.
tough. It'd be tough to completely eliminate it.
It's like bread and butter. Well, you can do certain things. There's a lot of GABA drugs, so there's like something like pregabalin, or benzos. There's all these different things that you could do to reduce your anxiety through more sustainable mechanisms. It's just alcohol is the hardest thing for normies to overdose. So like a lot of retards, if you introduce them to the social anxiety drugs that I talk about,
Get addicted.
it's not even really about addiction. It's just like there's so much room for error. Like even me, like I've used too much of the anxiety drugs, and I've actually crashed my car. There's some viral body cam footage on TikTok that maybe some people have seen.
Oh, wow.
But that's why alcohol is legal. It's because it's impossible to fuck it up, really.
What are you anxious about?
Well, it's just, if you're put into a room with a ton of people, maybe the social thing is not the easiest for a lot. I've gotten better at it over the years, but when I first started getting into clubbing and go to the bar, like even just going up to doing a standard cold approach, like for a lot of people, it's not the easiest thing in the world.
So your end goal is getting pussy.
Yeah, it was for a while. My motivations have changed a little bit. It's more about mogging people.
Because you have a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mogging people?
Mogging.
What's that?
Yeah, so it's just like, it came from the term AMOG, so alpha male
of group. Yeah, I
Yes.
read the game, dude. We did a video on the game.
Absolutely. Yeah, so amazing. So just being like the most physical like beast of any room that you walk into, taking roids, HGH to get taller, improving your face, just being an overall mogger in every single metric, having the most money. Like this shit is what all men should be striving to achieve.
How do you make money?
So I make money through social media, like, brand deals, all this kind of stuff. So just increasing every area, every metric that you possibly can. That's what I'm telling people to do. It's a very individualistic view of the world, the black pill, because I used to care about politics and stuff like that, but that's like a very collectivist way of thinking, and it's just not necessary. So I'm just telling people to improve themselves in every single way that they know how.
So you're sort of a pickup artist, but you're saying focus less on
Not
your
really.
negs and your technique and your magic tricks and focus more on improving yourself to attract women?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just another approach to attracting women
Yes.
versus the tactics and strategy that Mystery or Tyler Durden would have used?
Yeah, that's like a more so my way of thinking is more like universal. It's more comprehensive than the red pill game. So the red pill game gets a lot of stuff right, but it leaves a lot on the table, right? So looks are a hugely important thing. If you have two guys go do the exact same game, the exact same thing, and one is like subhuman and one is a Chad, the results are going to be vastly different. And this is just some nuance that the red pill guys don't throw in there at all. I'm not saying the red pill game is not correct. I'm just saying there's something missing, So that's kind of where the black pill and like aesthetics comes into.
I have a question about the what's your take on like aging? Like what are you going to do when you get old?
So the main thing about aging is, preventative measures. Once you already get your skin wrinkled, your collagen goes, it's not a lot you can do to bring it back.
Do you get Botox?
No. I've gotten Botox in the past, but it's kind of annoying to go back to the clinic every 6 months. So I've only done it one time.
Where have you gotten it?
And in my frontalis, so the muscles that are responsible for your eyebrows to be raised. So it's to give the eyes more striking appearance. But I found that I kind of just looked like I was super autistic when I couldn't move my eyebrows. So I just discontinued that. But it was a pretty good Looksmaxx. So in terms of
Look at some smelling salts, bro. I need to wake up for this.
Yeah.
We're doing smelling salts right now?
I'm
We're
doing
a
smelling
little,
salts.
We're
I need
doing
to
a
wake
little
up.
rip?
We're going to keep
Okay,
talking
we're
about
doing a rip.
Looksmaxxing. This really hits when my nostrils are
I
open.
kind of
from
want
the
to
tape.
try it, if you guys don't mind.
Ah! Oh, yeah, pass it. Give
All right, let's
Clav
see.
some. Give Clav some.
Good sniff. They're old, but
they
it'll
stimulant?
work.
It won't fuck up your look.
It's just immediate brain stimulation. Kind of nice, huh?
I like
And
it.
there's no side effects. It's basically you can get it over the counter at GNC.
Oh shit. Okay, I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like what we're lifters of. You've probably seen it in the gym before, right?
Yeah, I mean, usually I like stuff to actually go up my nose if I'm gonna be
Sure.
sniffing it, but
Sure.
Mm.
that's not
Uh-huh.
bad. It's a close second.
So Clav is willing to do drugs if they facilitate the acquiring of pussy.
Yeah.
How many women have you had sex with, Clav?
Too many to count.
Over 100?
Yeah.
That's good for 19, dude.
Let's fucking
a lot for
go.
19, bro.
So I was a bouncer for a while.
So was I.
Yeah. Okay. So you get the game. So
Yeah.
that's kind of
One
how.
day, dude. You know I was a bouncer for one day.
I didn't know that.
I was.
Really, it's
I couldn't handle
phenomenal.
it.
It's the best job that any young male who's looking for pussy could get. So definitely become a bouncer. Even if you look like shit, that halo, for some reason, it might be the authority that
Mhm.
bouncing actually gives you. I'm not sure the psychology too much behind it, but it is phenomenal.
Yeah, I talked
a
about
lot
this
of
in a
fun.
recent video. You're in charge of everybody there. So even the guys who have the booth and the Rolexes who were dropping 12 G's on bottles that night, if you snap your fingers,
They're out of
gone.
there. Right.
And also, you're sober. You're
Yeah.
not hitting on the girls.
Well,
What's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about Prize Picks. Now, you guys know what's coming. Football season, college football, preseason football is here. It's time to put some more or less season-long picks through Prize Picks. Now, what do you guys think? Saquon Barkley, more or less than 1,475 rushing yards this season. Joe Burrow, more or less than 4,174 passing yards this season. What about Josh Allen? More or less than 27 and a half passing touchdowns this season. What about Aaron Rodgers? More or less than 23 and a half passing touchdowns this season. What do you guys think? Make your picks. Go to Prize Picks. It's easy. You can put it in about 60 seconds. You can do cash outs in the same day. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in and win up to 2,000 times your money. Prize Picks is also the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long with Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code LDS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code LDS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Wow.
you know.
Do you pull the Patrick Bateman? You ever hit that bicep flex while you're banging a bitch?
Oh yeah, if there's a mirror, every single time.
You got to hit. There's
Yeah.
probably a lot of guys' avatars in these forums.
It's Patrick Bateman.
Because Patrick Bateman's the ultimate look max.
It used to be that back in 2022, that was kind of a big trend on TikTok, but it kind of
Who's the
fell off.
ultimate Looksmaxx guy now?
The ultimate Looksmaxx guy. So there's a lot of them. They call them PSL gods. Just in terms of relatability, they use Henry Cavill a lot on the forum.
He's a pretty handsome fuck.
That's
Yeah.
someone who's referred to.
Nico, you'd blow him, huh? Henry Cavill?
What about Julian Edelman? He's kind of
Who?
been a-
Julian Edelman?
Yeah,
Julian
football player?
Edelman, dude? He's got like a...
I saw him on Kill Tony, and he's looking fine.
He's a handsome
Eat
guy.
Julian Edelman's ass?
What the hell's that?
The storied wide receiver for the New England Patriots? Is that your man?
I don't
crush?
think he was a wide receiver. Wasn't he like a tight end?
He was
or
a wide
Definitely
receiver.
He's a wide
He's
receiver.
tiny.
Who
Let's
do you
pull
think-
him up. Let's pull up Julian Edelman.
From
so Nico-
Massachusetts.
Sorry, okay,
Braden, so he
Lo
would know this, too.
Who do you think Moggs, Brady or Edelman?
Wait, what is
Brady
Moggs'
Moggs
name?
all those guys,
Brady
despite being 10
Moggs.
years older. Let's pull up. I want to pull up the New England Patriots. It really was a who's who
Of
of
Moggers?
Looksmaxxing Moggs.
Hmm.
They got Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, who
Yep.
Nico would likewise blow, and then Tom Brady, the ultimate GOAT.
I think I have a good Mog, plastic surgery, maybe even Botox, all steroids, everything is... It's Mike O'Hearn, dude.
Mike O'Hearn. Yeah, he's one of the OGs. you
He's
know?
an OG, dude. He follows... I got that follow, dude. It's a big follow for me. I love him.
There's one of these Looksmaxxing strategies called RTT, Roid Tat Tan, and he's like one of the main RTT.
Royd Tat Tan.
Yeah, dude, it's the method.
I think I know some guys who got a little older and then they go, you know what? Tattoo time, because that helps.
Yeah, I mean, tattoos usually look shittier as you age.
I
I've
agree,
found.
but yeah, the women that are attracted to these older guys, I'm surprised. I don't have any tattoos.
Well, the way that I think about it is like, what type of women are you looking to attract?
That's true.
Because if you want to attract whores in nightclubs for your entire life, sure, go with tattoos. That'll be phenomenal. But if you want women of class, maybe it's not the best idea.
So what's going to
Try it,
happen, because there is going to come a time for all of us when you age out of
Unfortunately.
Looksmaxxing. For guys, thankfully, that's way down the road. I mean, you can be a silver fox in your 50s and you
Oh,
can
yeah.
crush box. So are you going to handle that gracefully? You're not going to be like Simon Cowell and panic and start overdoing plastic surgery.
No,
are you?
no. I'm already doing all my plastic surgery this year. So
Mm.
I've already got a girlfriend, so I kind of moved on from that stage of like degeneracy from my life, the whole nightlife industry shit. That was pretty fucking retarded.
She's probably pretty hot, huh?
Yeah. of course. Well, I mean,
What if
goes
he was
without
dating
saying.
a fucking cow?
That'd be funny as fuck.
You would
That would be
never.
funny.
A super connect. We find out she's like a Rothschild or something though. She's
Would
like,
you date a Roth? Wish she was just a fat pig, but she was a Rothschild. Would you date her?
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just kind of try to make money myself than date one of the Rothschild.
I've had a sugar mama for like fucking 7 years.
You have?
so,
Good for you,
yeah,
man.
thank-
Impressive. It's
thank
very
you, bud.
impressive.
I don't know how
Sorry
they feel
for the
about
delay,
that.
Whoa,
but there's
whoa.
Julian Edelman.
He's looking pretty good.
He's definitely doing he's jacked.
Nico, you want to get in there with that tongue, don't you?
That's an interesting picture.
It's him in like a discus throwing position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
knocked up a model.
handsome guy.
Nico likes
Come
those
on,
kind of
dude.
like Tom Hardy types.
He
That's
kind of
his
looks
type.
like
Dude,
David
shut
Beckham a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, very similar look.
Yeah,
Beckham's
he would
done the
fuck
Looksmaxxing.
David Beckham
Yeah.
up 5
No,
times
he did the looks
out of
minning when he
5.
shaved his head.
Yeah, he did.
I
Yeah.
don't know what he's doing there.
Looks whatting?
Looks minning. Looks minimizing.
Minning.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guys they pull a crazy move and looks min. Like Leo, whenever he grows a mustache, is looks minning.
Yeah.
He thinks that everybody
think it's
thinks.
good.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think I look better with a beard, but I personally,
It's kind of
You
like
can
the
see that.
whole like Puerto Rican style look.
yeah.
What are you?
I'm
He's
Argentinian.
Mexican.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Fucking hate when you say
He's
that.
gay.
I
That's what
am
he is.
Argentinian, Italian, Colombian.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good mix.
Thank you, buddy.
So, Clav, what are we gonna do about Nico here? Who I don't know
Yeah.
why he's wearing a shirt and
Take
jacket.
your shirt off if you want the extra pay. Take it off.
Son of a bitch, dude.
I'm trying to help you Looksmax today. Yeah, I've been talking about this with you. You don't care about your health. You don't care about your looks anymore. Maybe even you don't care about, you were so smelly at my place.
What did I tell you? I came straight from
And also,
the
give me that
fucking work.
Sprite. We got to do a sniff test
yeah.
on that Sprite.
Take a sniff test, but give me my fucking Sprite back, dude. I spent fucking hours in the goddamn car. Here, you smell this right now and tell him what it smells like.
He
Oh, well,
hides.
the seal, bro. So there's no vodka.
There's no
or
vodka in
shit.
there. Damn
Okay.
it. He's
Is
hiding it.
Is it Looksmaxxing to drink Sprite for no reason?
Is
What
that Sprite zero? Or is that
No,
the shit
it's-
with the
it's
cal-
normal
Oh,
Sprite.
that's looks minning. If you're drinking your calories, it's over for you.
You're
Smell it,
looksmanning,
dude.
bro.
It's literally.
Nico, you're a little piece of shit looks minner, dude.
Yeah,
All right?
dude.
You're a looks minner bastard.
We're
Take
gonna
your
get-
shirt off right now. You know what?
No.
Let's do a shirt off.
This is my
pod.
podcast. I don't have to.
That's a good point. We're gonna get this guy on a cycle, some
Yeah.
Ozempic, dude. It'll all
Mhm.
be good.
What do you,
Hell yeah.
Nico? How many times? And be honest, how many nights a week do you think you drink?
Most of them, dude. As of recently, because of Raj coming off
Mhm.
on Jill's.
The
thing.
Indian guy that's dating his girlfriend right
We
now.
don't
His
know.
ex-
We
Is
don't
it
know what it
looks
is.
maxing or minning to get hammered at home every night?
That's definitely looks min. Unless you
Mm.
could justify it, like, oh shit, I was getting fucked up at the club.
Mm.
Definitely, yeah. Because like if you're dancing, right? If you're dance
Sure.
maxing, that's kind of canceling it out.
You ever getting fucked up in the club, Nico?
If you just
really
at least
think
dance
there's
max.
clubs.
He
where
had
I
a big
live?
titty broad. You danced with a big titty broad like 2 weeks ago, right?
There you go.
It doesn't matter about that, dude.
You did,
What he-
though.
But what he's saying though is that no, I don't go to clubs every time that I drink.
No, but
So-
that his
Yeah.
point is that if you're gonna drink, it should be around women. Is that basically?
Yeah, I mean, it could be fun to like drink when you're not supposed to, like, at work or something like that. It's fun.
Nico, you ever do
It's
that?
fun. Put in like
what
a Gatorade.
do you think? Why do you ask these questions that you already know the fucking answer to?
Nico,
I see it in your face. You ask these stupid questions that you already know the answer to, and I can see it in your smile.
Well, does the audience know you get hammered at work all the time?
Wait.
Hopefully his
wait,
boss doesn't
not
see
at
this.
work. Okay,
Yeah.
not at work.
Well, that's what I just said.
He
And
just
you-
asked you if you.
I thought
you
you
made
said.
it seem
I
like
thought you said
obvious-
on work days.
Oh, okay. Well,
On work days, yes. At work, no, dude. I gotta fucking do work.
What about that time you got sent home early?
That had nothing to do with drinking at all.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, it had nothing
What
to
did
do
it
with
what did it
drinking.
have to do with?
It had nothing to do with drinking at all.
Zero?
I
Dude.
went home. I was totally fine.
You were
there
wasted.
was nothing. No, I was not.
You lied and said it was heart medication.
It was heart medication because I am on heart medication.
For what?
Because I have high blood pressure.
It's because he only drinks 2 times a year on his birthday and every day that's not his birthday.
I thought we weren't going to bring this up anymore, dude.
Oh, and well, you at first I was confused because you're like, "What do you think? Do I drink at work?" Fuck you, Danny.
I didn't say
You
what
made
do
it
I.
sound like
I thought you
was an
said.
asshole.
I thought you said, "Do you drink?" And I'm like, "Yeah." What do you think? I didn't know you said drink at work.
I have a question for Braden here to help Nico.
Oh
So,
my God.
okay, so we're
Fuck
going-
you,
it's
Leo.
going on
You know
almost
what?
a year.
Screw you.
No sex and all that.
Why'd
after
you
it's
lie
done.
and say 8 months, Nico? Just out of curiosity.
What do you mean? It's been 8 months.
But you see, you had sex with her in December. August is the 8th month. So unless you fucked her in late December,
Okay, 9 months.
it's been 10 months, Nick. It's been a year.
It's been 9
You
months.
said October.
You had sex with her in November?
It's been 9 months.
What? You had sex with her in November?
It's been 9 months.
You had sex
Keep
with her?
going. What do you want to say?
Did you
Keep
have sex
going.
with her on Thanksgiving?
Keep
because that's
going.
really rude
Keep
to the Native
going.
Americans.
Go. Okay, what the fuck is...
When did you have sex with her last? What
Dude,
holiday?
we're just trying to help you. We need to know the number. He's a math guy. Braden's a math guy.
He ranked us on the bell curve, all right?
Yeah, come
that
on.
hurt. My ego is on the floor right now.
Okay,
we need
I'm
to
saying...
know when you last
okay, I'm
fucked.
saying 8, so then keep it going right now.
Okay. Well, it's been 8 months, Braden.
No, it's not been 8 months. What is
It's
it?
been 8 months, Braden, so
Nico,
keep it going.
did
No,
Nico
no,
take-
shut up.
Did
Nico.
Is he drunk?
Oh, dude, I don't know, but he's getting neeksy right now. Nico, stop.
He's like
No
looking-
violence.
He's
You
looking at
guys
you like a pit
always
bull.
had said you would not bring any of this shit up.
What's the difference? What?
What's the difference between a
8
year
and
and
11.
8 months?
Yeah.
Whatever I care about, dude.
Nico, what did you drink when you went over to the table while I was moving my car?
I smoked nicotine pen. You
I think
jackass.
It's like in Happy Gilmore 2 where everything's hollowed out and it's a flask
Mhm.
and he's drinking out of the remote control. I think, Nico, you just ripped out of your vape flask.
There you go.
Glug, glug, glug.
You said this wouldn't happen, Leo.
Nothing's happening. We're trying to help you. Step one, Braden.
Leo, you said
Yeah.
this
what are you
wouldn't
doing?
fucking
What,
happen.
what does Nico have to do? What's step one?
Step
I'm
one.
putting my shirt fucking back
No,
on,
no,
dude.
no,
You
no.
guys
You
are-
want the extra pay? You keep it off.
Yeah, step one's Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, that's step one. But in terms of Looksmaxxing,
Yeah.
step one is going to be retatrutide. It's very similar to Ozempic, just a little bit stronger.
Okay.
So this is going to completely destroy your appetite. So that way you're going to get lean, and the
Mhm.
facial chisel is going to start to kick in.
Wait, but Nico, you don't eat a lot though, do you?
I mean, not too much.
Well, the way that retatrutide works is there's a lot of fat loss properties that are actually like independent to caloric deficit, right?
Mm.
So it's going to agonize what's called the glucagon receptor, and that's going to increase your heart rate and give you a little bit more fat oxidation.
Okay.
So it's better than just, natty restricting your calories.
I see.
So that's step one. Because you have to get lean to sort of analyze like what is wrong with your face. Like,
Mhm.
because if it's under a bunch of blubber, you really got no fucking idea what's going on.
Of course, yeah.
So that's step one.
Do you ever find peace when you're constantly trying to assess the flaws of your face and body? Do you ever reach a point of satisfaction?
So I'm pretty logical about the whole thing. I'm very objective about my looks and stuff like that. So there's people who get it wrong and start to get into the body dysmorphia
Mhm.
territory. But me, I'm just like looking at myself. I'm like, okay, I need to do this, but it's not something I'm sitting there like mentally masturbating over for my entire day. Like it's just something that this is where I'm at. This is what I know. Okay, so it's like a very rational way of thinking. But that's the unfortunate part of the community is not a lot of people can think like that.
Mhm.
Yes. And then they start obsessing about this, and that,
And
and
it
then
Just ruins their life, ruins their whole mental state. They can't even talk to a girl without, oh, my maxilla is protruded by 1 millimeter, like shit
Yeah.
like that. So that's really unfortunate. But it's like, if you can apply the logic, if you could apply the knowledge well and in a very logical and systemized way, it can benefit your life in a massive, massive way. But it's just, unfortunately, pretty much no one could do that.
So Nico, first of all, we're gonna get you on some form of Ozempic
Yes.
Correct?
or GLP-1.
Yep, GLP-1.
What does that stand for again?
Glucagon-like, peptide. So
Okay, there you go, Neeks. You need some peptides,
Mhm.
and then number 2, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yep. Number 2, alcohol. I was going to go with testosterone, right? I was going to say
Mm.
synthetic injectable testosterone. That's something I've been on since I was 14.
Oh my
So,
god.
testosterone.
You're gonna die fucking young, dude.
Well,
Nico.
mechanistically explain that. So, like, people will give you that cope, oh, you're going to die young. But from 250 milligrams of testosterone, how can you justify even, like, making a claim like that?
Mm.
This stuff is way healthier than a lot of the recreational stuff that normies are doing, going out and getting fucked up every night. In terms of like the liver toxicity,
Mhm.
that's way worse than potential.
Was that Was that jab directed at him? The going out and getting
No,
fucked
no,
up?
no, that's
I
just
think so. I heard. I felt that
has
too. Right there.
if you stop drinking and did testosterone instead, I don't think that
Yeah.
you honestly health benefit wise. I mean, you might honestly be healthier.
Oh, 100%.
How about you call your dad
True.
and tell
That's
him
very
you
true.
love him and see what he says back to
Nico,
you?
are you
dude.
worried about your liver?
because you think
No,
about
I have the
what
hardest
these
working
people are
liver in the
doing.
world.
So these people are doing lines of cocaine every night, restricting their
I'm
sodium
not doing
channels.
cocaine.
Well, I'm not saying you, just
Mhm.
people in general who are making the criticism of steroid users. And they're like, oh, steroids are going to give you a heart attack. It's like, well, so is doing cocaine every single Thursday through Saturday night. Like it's kind of just picking your poison, really.
Sure.
Like to a degree, steroids are unhealthy if you use them improperly. Not at the dosages I'm talking about, but everything is unhealthy. Unless you want to live like Paul Saladino or, Brian Johnson and be a vegan. Like to a degree, everything fun, everything cool kind of lowers your lifespan a little bit. But what I always tell people is like, do things right and you're going to live a long, fulfilling life. But also think about, would you rather live 80 years as a sheep or 50 years as a lion? So that's...
I mean, I thought about doing steroids because I was in the middle of the steroid era when I was playing baseball in 2004 in college. And the research at the time, there was no correlation to short-term use of steroids to long-term health problems. Short-term. Obviously, I'm sorry, Matisse. Are you okay?
Sorry, bro.
There was no correlation. And I do think there's a world. If I was a very, very rich man and I had a doctor on my side that could like give me the exact dosages, there's a world where I might be doing that stuff because I wouldn't worry about it being so detrimental if I had an expert telling me the exact dosages, which now might be out there.
I mean, we've got 70 years of studies on testosterone. This isn't like just some wild card thing. The GLP-1s that I'm talking about, the studies are a little bit less, long term, but they're still very conclusive. It's still very evident that this stuff is healthy. And steroids are healthier every single year because we get new pharmaceuticals to counteract some of the detriment, like in terms of it raising your cholesterol over time. We've got stuff that can counteract that. So it gets better and better for steroid users every single year.
I see.
So, Nico, GLP-1s, number 1. Quit drinking, number 2. That'll help your sleep, too, which should be number 3. Sleep's big. You mentioned Brian Johnson. He says sleep is the number 1 contributor to your health. You know how poorly you sleep, Nico, when you're wasted?
I understand how it does affect your sleep, but also I'm always the one on the road who was up before anybody else and had everything ready.
That's because your sleep quality.
No, it was great, dude.
Nico, there's no denying you were a beast out there.
No, fucking Danny needs like 10 hours of sleep. You need like 10. I only need 6 to 7. That's fucking it. And I was up. I would bring you guys breakfast, and then I would just march around the town. What's wrong with that? I would bring you guys food all the time.
You're marching around the town, you little troublemaker.
What else am I supposed to do?
Were you starting fires?
Oh, yeah. What did you call it?
There are rumors out there that you're a firebug.
No, but what did you call it?
There are rumors out there.
No, but what did you call it? What was the phrase that you called it?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
when you were marching around town?
No, the one video where you said the wrong phrase and you were like, yeah, he's a this. And they're like,
I said he's an anarchist. I said you were an anarchist.
Yeah,
arsonist.
I'm an arsonist. That's what I mean.
I think you are an anarchist, though.
Oh, yeah.
Personally.
So let's move on. I notice you have a nice necklace and a nice watch. Obviously, the car is great, too.
Thank you.
Tell me about your apartment, your car, your bling. How important are these things that are orbiting your physical body, but are still kind of part of you?
Very important. So it's like for social proof and all this kind of stuff, just like having a very poppin' Instagram, like having a lot of status and money. These are things that women value a ton, right? So like these famous actors, a lot of them get overrated in terms of their looks because they're so famous, because they're so status max. So this is a vastly important metric. And a lot of people within the PSL community, the Looksmaxxing community, don't acknowledge this. It's like extreme cognitive dissonance, but the black pill is not entirely true, right? So it's just, you kind of need to be a renaissance man, a complete man, and be maxed out in every metric. So that's what I tell people. Status is hugely important, like almost as important as looks. Like if I were to put it as a pie chart, I'd say that your looks are about 60%. And then, the status and the money is probably about 40.
So I'm a 10 if we're on that scale.
There we go.
Let's go.
Clav, what if a guy maybe has enough money where if he stretches it, he can go buy a nice car, he can buy a watch, he can buy some jewelry. But if he does that, it's basically going to put him down to 0.
Yeah, don't do that. That's a horrible financial decision.
So you got to have some investments and let your money grow so you can actually be wealthy. It can't be all surface and all flash.
No, that's a horrible idea because when everything falls apart and you're left with nothing, you're just going to be sitting there thinking, oh, wow, I was really retarded about this. So definitely not a good idea. And if you want to go that route, just get rich friends and go on their private jets and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, use that.
What kind of car should a guy drive?
what kind of car should I would say an EV. I'm a big EV guy.
Me too.
Yeah, because people talk about how these gas cars are better. They're worse off the line. You have to pay absurd amounts of money for gas, especially in California. You're literally getting bent over and fucked every single time you want to drive your car a far distance. So when I think about it, I'm like, why would I not get an EV? I get tax benefits. It's way cooler, way faster. Like
you
they
get a drag race a cocksucker for a bitch too.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
I
gonna
was drag racing this guy in a Corvette with his bitch, just completely blowing him away. Do you think he was getting sex that night? I would speculate no. So that's why Teslas are gay. Really? It's like, dude, this car is like from fucking Black Ops. That shit is awesome. It looks cool. It's modern. I'm done with the gas.
Full self-driving, so I can work on my mental, listening to a podcast, taking business calls while I'm
Absolutely.
cruising around town.
Well, mostly so I could just put my glasses on and then be on my phone. Because they have this little camera in the car.
Yeah,
I don't know if
he's
it
got
listens to you, if it's like watching you the whole... That's what I get really scared of. Is like, is this fucking thing watching me all the time?
I've gotten more than a couple of times. I've gotten my dick sucked in my Tesla with the full self-driving too.
Yeah.
That's important.
Elon gets his dick sucked while he's got it on the TV screen. So it's kind of just like, I'm sure, some weird shit going on.
So
know?
cars, you need guys.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Get an EV. Get a
Get a
save
fucking
the
EV.
environment.
No, fuck the environment. I don't give a shit about that. I just want the coolest and most affordable car that I could get.
All right, EV. Save some money on gas and have that money piling up in the stock market or in crypto. You probably like crypto more, don't you, Clav?
I think crypto's okay for buying drugs, but beyond that, I don't know shit about steroids specifically. I don't really know shit about trading crypto. It's been a little while since I was into that kind of stuff. It's been since 2021. But the last thing about EVs is it gets attributed to a lot of like poor qualities because the group that's largely promoting it is like leftist about since it's an EV, like, oh, green, all this bullshit. So it gets looped in with like, that's why it gets considered gay. But like, if you think about it like that, just because a group is endorsing it, that shouldn't take away from your personal opinion on it. So I'm like, this is a good car. I don't care if leftists are, pro EV.
So Nico, we can get you a Tesla. What kind of bling do you think would look good on Nico here?
I don't know. I don't know too much about fashion myself. I'm kind of just working on it a little bit.
I think a big chain with a diamond pendant that says LW.
We're not
LW.
rehashing this bit.
We are
not rehashing this bit right there.
Okay, I do have something for fashion.
Can I try on your watch?
Sure. Yeah.
I had a dream I saw Nico's wee-wee last night. Swear to God, dude.
You did
That'd
see
be
it
great.
once.
Yeah, I know. I wish I
It was
could
a
go
long
back.
time
You're not
ago.
putting it on.
We didn't think it was going to be the only time.
That was the only time.
You want to show Jesse your wee-wee, Nico?
No, I'm not showing Jesse my
Come on,
penis.
show him your wee.
So here we go. Nico's got the wristwatch on right now.
Well, I'm trying it. I
How
have
much
a
does that watch
small-
cost, Clav?
Not cheap.
It's not cheap.
20, 30,
No,
50
it's-
grand? What
It's
are we
a
looking
little
at?
loose on me.
Yeah.
It's a little loose. You got.
I think we
That's what you got to get on a cycle of steroids, Nico. It's a sign.
That'd be HGH in your case.
Got to get on the HGH,
So if I
Nico.
were to spend
It's really
$1,500,
it's
would I
really
get
not
that?
it's not about I'd say the fashion is the thing that should come last. It came last for my case. It was more just me getting lean, me trying to get my physique better, and then these things slowly got implemented.
What about cock size?
That's a big one. You can do a lot for that. People don't know this.
That's a big one.
This is big.
Yeah.
He said big one.
Nico, pay
He
attention
said
now.
big one. No, I'm-
jokes, Nico. Pay the fuck attention.
So if you really want to,
Nico, you really need to hear this fucking part of the fucking guy's
Hey,
speech.
you
it's important.
You
shut the fuck
understand
up.
that?
Stuff.
How about you
He's
shut
talking
up?
about dick size.
How about you
get
shut
what that
up?
means?
So this is
need
what you need to
this.
understand about dick
Just kidding.
size.
I'm
Is
kidding. I'm
dick
sorry.
size
I'm
for
sorry.
one night stands? It really doesn't matter because by the time you get your pants down and a girl's pants down,
Too
she's gonna
late.
fuck you no matter what. It's too late. Exactly,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
said.
All right,
Insertion.
once
But-
Leo gets her in his
Yeah,
car,
there
it's
we-
too late.
But
There
if-
we go.
I have a
was-
solid sized penis, by the way. It's proportional.
You
but
beat me
anyway.
to
There you
that
go. But
one.
once, if you want to keep her around and have sex with her again, then it starts to matter, right? So
Right.
what you can actually do is take a shopping bag of any kind, wrap it around your wrist, and
Mhm.
put a bunch of books, weights, anything, and then you just hold on your penis, right? This is going to do something called stretching the suspensory ligament.
Okay.
So that's going to give you a little bit more length.
Are you erect or soft when you're doing this?
soft? You're soft.
Oh, you're
when
going to do
doing
this,
it.
huh?
Hey,
My
give me
soft
1
cock does
second.
not
I
look
gotta
good.
go to the bathroom real quick.
yeah.
Okay? I
So
gotta be
that-
right
that's a
back.
good
The
one.
grocery bags are in the top left cabinet.
There you
Thank
go.
you very
Am I
much.
wrong?
And then
Am
where
I
are the
wrong?
weights?
Wasn't Conor McGregor doing that? I think he was doing that. He had weights on his dick, dude. I
There you
think he
go.
was doing that.
And this is the next thing. This is the more important thing. Is something called pumping, right? So you get yourself an air pump and you suction it over your penis. And
Do you do this? Do you pump?
yeah,
How big's your cock?
You really want to drop that out there?
Yeah, we do.
6.75 by 5.5.
That's pretty big.
He's got a big cock.
Dude, how he has the circumference.
On the Leo and Danny show, we
divide
do
the
take. If you
5.5.
want to show your penis, you can go to that corner behind the cameras, and we do like
live
a penis.
ratings.
Yeah, we do live ratings.
So the way I
Yeah,
rated you guys
yeah,
run it.
exactly.
Okay.
We would, so Danny would be
Yeah.
he would live rate your penis.
Okay,
I'd be fair too.
absolutely.
Did you get any injections into your penis?
No,
Okay.
never done anything like that. That's a thing. That's cool. But unfortunately, that only deals with the girth issue. So
Mhm.
you're gonna have a chode unless you already have enough length but lack the girth. So there's not a lot of people who could benefit from that.
Hmm.
You know,
I probably could benefit from that.
could be a good
I'm a
idea.
little slender.
I heard
Okay.
they always like girth more than the length sometimes. They like to be stretched
Girls don't know
more
what the fuck
than
they want. Okay, so that's the main thing.
My
that you
mom
need to-
knows what she wants. What are you talking about, dude?
Okay.
Go.
But the main thing you need to think about in terms of all this is women will say things, but they'll do the exact opposite. So
Mhm.
in terms of aesthetics, in terms of what you should actually do, just don't, really take any woman's opinion into regard. Like, oh, I like clean shaven, I like beard, I like this. No, they fucking don't. They don't know. They have no idea. So whether they
So
like,
what are you saying about that with regard to cock size? They don't know what size cock they actually want?
well, I mean, I'd say that could even be true.
Way to repeat it again,
Okay.
Nico.
Cut it.
After we
No,
spent
I
a big
hung out with
ordeal.
him.
No!
I hung out with him the other weekend.
Okay, Mr. No Celebrities.
I'm
Quit
not kidding.
name
I
dropping,
literally
dude.
hung out with.
Who's going to
dude,
suck your dick, Clav?
I'm not kidding, dude. You would have.
Wait, Nico?
What?
We got to hear the story about how you hung out with
this
Klay
guy.
Thompson.
Yeah,
no, we're
yeah.
not talking about it anymore
What? Why?
because he said
Pretty
no.
cool. I don't know.
Well, we can, as
Just-
long as we don't
just-
talk about something else.
Something
no,
else.
We can
yeah.
mention the guy's
You
name.
can mention the
we're
guy's
not.
name.
I'm
What'd
just
you
saying
do with
it,
Klay
it was
Thompson?
no, it was just like how I fucked up in front of
Terrence Howard. You
Yep,
fucked up
I
in front of
hung
Klay
at-
Thompson. Where did you? Is that
Who do you-
party?
Yes, and we can't name any names, but you know
That's-
exactly who I
I'm
was
still.
hanging out
I don't think you know who Klay Thompson is.
with. I know exactly the basketball
What team did he play
player.
for?
He's
Yeah.
the basketball player.
What team did he play
What
for?
team?
He played for fucking Steph Curry.
Is
the
he
one with the black guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of black guys on the team.
I don't watch
Ugh.
basketball.
Wait, you sure you hung out with him? His girlfriend. I don't think his girlfriend would want to hang out with you guys.
Nico, you did
no one
stand
wants
up?
to hang out with me.
Nico, you did stand up in front of.
No, I
Klay Thompson?
didn't. No, I didn't.
What'd you do with him?
You just
Nothing. He was just there at a certain person's place, and
Nice.
that's it.
Did you talk to him?
I didn't exactly know who he was, but I may have said some choice words to him.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I just didn't know who he was, really. I was like, oh, yeah.
You didn't tell him the colored kitchen is that way, did you?
What?
He's only half.
Cut
black.
that from the phone. No, I would not say
Nico,
that.
I
The whole...
heard you told him the colored kitchen was that way, and then you elbowed
No,
him. You're
I
like,
had
ha,
no-
ha, ha.
Okay,
He
here's
doesn't
the
even-
thing.
he's
I had
kinda
no
half
I had
white.
no clue who
He's
he
like white.
was, and I went outside and I was smoking a nicotine vape, and then I was confiding in him on how I don't have my ex, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like I don't have one of my exes and all this stuff," and we were confiding in each other. And then at the very end of the night, I was like, "Hey, you're very nice." Like I was like, "Hey, I really enjoyed our conversation. Let me get your Instagram." And he showed me his Instagram, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I didn't fucking know who you were." He showed me I gave him my phone, and I was like, "Yep, no, I'm not following you."
Oh, you
Thank
fucked
you.
up. Dude, if he followed
What?
Neeks, bro. If
Bro,
he
why did you
followed
get the
Neeks-
follow from Clay, bro?
Cause it felt fucked up. I didn't know who he was, dude. We were just we were having a back and forth on like our exes, and then I was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm leaving right now. Hey, let me get your Instagram." And he was like, "Oh yeah," and then show me. I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not getting this."
I
Fucking
I
thing.
love
I'm
how he was
sorry."
trying to commiserate with Neeks. He's like, yeah, man, I feel you. Like, my ex, like, well, she's married, but she sucked my dick 3 days ago. But, like, I mean, I could call her over here right now. She sucked my dick again, but she is technically married.
But I'm
Yeah,
sorry
it
about your
made me-
girl,
I'm
man.
sorry about
Shit.
your girl.
Yeah, it made me feel fucking horrible.
My
dude.
other
Are you
ex from high
fucking
school,
kidding
man,
me?
I turned her fucking asshole inside out in Vegas just a couple week ago.
You guys are assholes. You know that?
I
had no
love how
clue.
Klay Thompson's trying to make himself like relatable when it comes to getting pussy.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Well, yeah, sorry, I
BS.
fuck up in front of so many fucking people, dude. My
interesting,
bad.
No, that's hilarious. You should have got the follow, though. That's what we're saying.
Nico.
That would have been a looks max.
Yeah.
That's a status,
Status
max.
max.
Status
dude.
max. There you go.
If
He's
you had,
getting it.
if Klay Thompson fucking followed you and you had a pic, and if the pic was just you guys arms crossed and the caption was "Big Things Coming," oh,
Yeah, you really think that he
Amazing.
would have done that for
Dude.
me?
Maybe.
A little white boy
You never
at
know.
the
You
fucking
should have
party?
tried it.
You should have tried it, dude.
is that a good for status maxing? Is it always good if you can to like pose with a celebrity
Yeah.
Have it up on your Instagram.
Well, it just can't look like you're fanboying them too hard.
Which
But
is
if the
why
guy-
it's
I
like this.
stopped
But
it.
if you were at a private party,
Yeah.
like if there's a
I
golf
was at a
course
private
behind you,
party.
and it
Bro,
says,
you fucked up.
and
man.
it says big things coming.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But if you're just in the street, you're like this.
Yeah, that's-
you know,
yeah,
that's
No, Leo knows I was at a private party right there for
Damn,
them.
dude.
But
if you guys
up.
were on the couch with your feet up, if you asked me, like, hey man, this is the one
we
shot.
were chilling
This is
half
the
the
one
time.
If you
shot
guys
to
had a
get my
drink
ex
like
back.
under the
Oh,
arms or something.
That's great, dude.
Yeah,
Like
that's
fucking
good.
dapping him up, dude.
Yeah.
So
I
Nico,
just
you're
had
telling
no
me
clue who he
you're
was.
telling me your fucking little Neeksy ass went outside and you just talked to a 6'9" giant?
Yeah,
You
and
wouldn't
'cause
assume he's
I
a
was out
basketball
there,
player?
and then
Yeah,
he
you
was,
didn't assume this guy's fucking 7 feet tall,
Yeah,
he
bro.
was going through shit, and I was like, "Oh, hey, man!" Like I was just smoking my thing, and then we were just talking, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is nice." And then we just hit it off a few times, and then at the very end of the night, I was like, "Hey, it was really nice meeting you. I loved talking to you." Like, no, I didn't say loved. I was like, "Hey, it was great talking to you about our exes and shit." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, let me get your Instagram." And then he gives me his Instagram, and I see it, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I can't do this."
Let's think about some poses he could have done to Status Max with Klay Thompson.
Mhm.
I'm thinking
Why is that
Klay
so?
Thompson is on a MacBook typing away, and Nico is over his shoulder pointing at something on the screen with his arm around him.
Oh,
That would have been cool. Yeah.
That would have been a Status
Man,
Max.
they're just making moves. Dude. Oh.
If you were like showing Klay Thompson how to bang something out on the computer, like a business plan or something like that, or if you guys were smoking cigarettes just deep in conversation in the backyard, oh, dude.
Yeah, that
Nico.
would
It was
Mog-
more the front yard, but again, when they like, even if I met you and I didn't know who you were, and you showed me your stuff, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, screw this! Like you're too famous."
Nick, status maxing, bro. It's all status maxing.
It's legit, dog. Very legit.
You got to take a picture with fucking Clav after this, man.
Yeah, you do. You do.
In
Let's do
the
it.
dude, in the Cybertruck.
My new
Dude,
coach.
We should
my-
get we should status max in the
we got-
Cybertruck.
We got to status max you up, bro. Neeks. Yeah, it's gonna be my new
don't
coach.
Like where any of this is going?
My
at
new
all.
coach.
We got to find him some just shitty aviators somewhere in the house. He's got to be wearing the aviators. It's got to be him and Clav in the Cybertruck.
I
dude.
got
be legit.
some nice glasses right here.
Those
okay?
are those
I wanna
nice
stomp
glasses.
those out
Clav,
right
what do you
now.
think about those?
Give me
These
your
are
glasses. I'm gonna
freaking-
stomp them out, dude. Give them to
Wait,
me.
show
No, I'm
Clav
not
those.
giving.
Those are. You know who
These are
would wear
Tommy
those?
Hilfigers,
A
dude.
67-year-old man with a metal detector would be wearing
An
those.
Asian man. An Asian man
Asian
with a
man.
metal detector.
On the beach
Real.
looking for quarters.
You know
would
why?
be
Because
wearing those.
I got them for $2 at the swap meet. That's why he'd be wearing those, Nicks.
What fucking accent was that, dude?
Oh, it's the Japanese. It's really a Japanese. What? Shut up, fuck you, dude. Do an Asian accent, Nicks.
I'm not doing that right now.
Do one.
Get the good.
That's good.
That's
dude.
pretty good, dude.
There you go.
Oh,
not
that was
bad.
good.
You can't say the actual words, dude. You just gotta just say fucking gibberish.
So status maxing. Let's talk about status
Let's
maxing
do
a
it.
little bit.
Yeah.
You earlier you gave us a ratio. Did you say looks are about 60% of the equation?
Yeah, on a pie chart. It would-
And then the rest is just kind of vibe, aura, money, career,
yeah,
status.
just looping that all in. Social inhibitions, stuff like that.
Okay. So
How
it's
neurotypical you are.
so it's like almost 50-50. So
Yeah,
that's
people would be surprised by that to hear me say that, but it's real.
that's the great thing about being a guy is you
Yeah.
can be dealt the worst hand possible, but
Mhm.
unless you are like literally Quasimodo, you can overcome it with a good career.
Well, the issue is you really have to have a high IQ to ascend past a lot of these disparities.
Mhm.
So if you're not good looking and if you're poor and you also have a low IQ, it is genuinely over for you.
Mm.
But if you've got a high IQ, you can apply certain
real.
things and
And
you
you
can beat the disparities, beat the odds.
How? What are you doing for the
So I'm
brain? How are you
fucked.
becoming a Renaissance man?
Uh-huh.
You're not. Do you read?
No.
Okay, so what do you do to like?
I don't read books.
Okay.
But I do read. Yeah,
Mhm.
just
Wait,
So-
wait, what do you read?
just studies, articles,
The Plan
stuff
B
like
box.
that. Yeah, that's right. There you go.
Directions of the
so
plan.
I
B
use
box.
a lot of.
It's one step. It's not much to
It's
read.
not much
There you
to
go.
read.
Uh,
Make sure she fucking takes
Yeah,
it.
fucking. It's like a dog. You have to like put fucking plug their nose and make sure they fucking take it
That's
down,
right.
and then you're like, oh,
What do you look like
swallow.
Clav does? Fucking damn right.
Yeah,
Continue,
yeah.
Clav.
Sorry.
So I do a lot of nootropics and
Mhm.
different pharmaceuticals for neuroregeneration because I do have my fair share of fun going out and being a degenerate. So
Mhm.
this stuff is very neurotoxic. Like drinking, people don't realize it, but it's killing your brain each
Yeah.
each dose.
Yeah.
So you've got to be very, very protective. So I do a lot of antioxidants like injectable glutathione. And in terms of recovery, my favorite pharmaceutical is something called cerebrolysin. And I'll use a lot of different nootropics to just help my overall cognition throughout the day.
How many days a week do you drink?
I'd say it kind of, I'll do like, I'll lock in for maybe 9 months out of the year, and then I'll do like a 3-month bender type of thing.
3-month bender. How many days a week are you drinking during that
Like
bender?
3.
3 days
Okay.
a week. So you're going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
It's got to hit college night.
Yeah.
College night's big. Thursday.
Well, I got expelled from college, so
Wow, for what?
steroids.
Mm.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I know.
What does
dude,
that have
it
to do with
sucks.
academics?
Exactly. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
What
So how-
college was that?
Yeah.
It was a college in East Coast. I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
say on the internet, but yeah, it was pretty bullshit. I'm glad that it happened now because I'm in a much better position than I otherwise would be in fuck ass university,
Mhm.
where you got ChatGPT agent that just came out the other day, probably just destroyed everyone's jobs and
Yeah.
like people in college right now are at the worst point ever in history
Mhm.
to be academic. So I'm really glad that I got out of there with my head still screwed on straight, but it could have been fun to be in college, that's for
And
sure.
the only reason I have ever told anybody to go to college was not to learn, but to get pussy. So, and I still think you should go to college to get pussy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had the whole nightlife scene that I was a part of, so I still got the experience. But yeah, it was a little bit different. And I mean, I don't like to seem like I'm like overly degenerate or whatever, but I'm just like real about everything. So, I mean, like drinking 3 nights a week might not sound like too bad to most people, but still, like it gets to a point where if I'm going out Thursday through Saturday, I feel like a loser. I'm like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? I'm spending too much money.
Mhm.
I'm not getting shit done. So I try to really limit that to like one period of the year, like summer or whatever, and then
Mhm.
I lock in again.
It's a
and
good
I-
period of the year to do it.
yeah, that's right.
It is. If you had to choose
So
one.
I'm really not as bad as people on the internet.
You know what's
think.
refreshing though? I mean, I've met a lot of guys your age who just
Yeah.
don't give a shit about pussy, or they think they don't, or they just like gave up on it. And I appreciate a guy who's at least going out there and fucking Looksmaxxing to get some pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nico,
it's a lost art.
I get an idea. This would have been the best status, Max. If Nico was drawing up plays on a whiteboard while Klay Thompson was watching eagerly.
And then just say, hey, setting him up for a comeback.
All
right.
I
Or what if you
don't play basketball.
What if you dropped
Nobody has to know that, Nico. They would think that you're some weird Yoda figure.
Yeah,
Then
bro.
maybe
Just
you're
scribble on the board and they'll
Yeah.
think it's real.
Just draw a triangle with an arrow pointing at one of the sides. And then like the hoop, and then there's the key, and then you got your triangle.
There you
And
go.
then you just point. People will think you're fucking Yoda, dude. You're a basketball savant.
Yeah.
Let's do this right now, dude.
Okay.
Tell us a play right now. I'm Klay Thompson. Yo, what up? You little dick bitch. I'm Klay Thompson.
Sorry, he's really in character.
That's how
Yeah,
Klay Thompson goes
yeah,
up
man.
to people.
You ever heard of the 3x5 pick 6 move?
Pick 6.
Man, we talk about
Fuck, pick
basketball,
six.
not football, you stupid little bitch.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
whole
had-
point. It's
I
because
had to knock your ass out right here at this party.
Hey, yo,
I
Clay, take
thought
it
we
easy
were-
on him, man. He a little midget ass motherfucker, man. You gotta
Ooh.
take it easy on his ass.
I
Brutal.
thought we
Man.
was friends, brother.
Shit, man.
Man, is that Chris
I
Webber,
thought we was-
Sacramento Kings legend?
Yeah, what up, man? How are you?
Man.
Good to see you at a party and
Man,
shit.
we gotta get some soul food. Catch up sometime.
Hell yeah, man. If you want to stomp this little fucker out, I'm down. Fuck it.
The
Fuck it.
accents are funny. It's the cherry on top right there.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm having a great time tonight.
Wait, you also have to do the accent.
Yeah, you gotta
come on,
do
be
an accent
black,
too.
Nico.
I'm not doing the accent.
Do the
I'm
black
doing my
accent.
thing.
Do the fucking
Do the
black accent. Do
Hey,
it.
Do
yo,
it.
man. Yeah. Fucking my bitch, she fucking left me for some guy just like you, bro.
For some
Named
guy?
Dante
Shit, man. I
Culpepper.
heard about that shit.
You ever heard of Dante Culpepper?
Yeah, man. That motherfucker's like 50 years old, man. He's still your
Like
bitch.
50 years old, fucking 50-inch dick is what I heard, dude.
Damn,
Dude,
man.
you're so lucky that your
Shit.
ex didn't leave you for a Dante Culpepper type. His ex left him for a small Indian man named
Yeah.
Mirage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the
Which
best
is
case.
fine.
It's-
She
he's the-
blocked my ass
she-
because of this
Dude,
whole
she
fucking
looks
podcast.
mint so hard with her
She
new
looks
boyfriend.
mint,
She
dude.
looks mint.
He's worse? Okay.
So
He's definitely worse than Nico.
yeah, she hard looks mint.
Was the
dude.
ex good looking? The girl?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
she's
To be-
ass.
to be honest,
She's
yeah,
aight?
she was.
She's
Okay.
she had a big ass, Nico said.
Jill's fucking
Yeah.
hot as shit.
That's
Don't
That's
we
what we're
just said.
saying,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, sorry.
The
I think
fuck
you
is
said, I think you
wrong
said
with
mid.
you?
I think you said mid.
He'd ru-
I
I
said
she's
she's
hot as
high.
shit.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He
I
would
think you said
he'd
mid.
rubber
I-
he'd rubber ass and jerk off.
Really?
Yeah, that was
he
his
would.
move.
That's pretty
dude.
weird.
He would
Fuck
finger her
right
asshole.
now.
Yeah.
Fucking
He would
Shut
finger her
up.
asshole while he did it.
Everyone's got their thing.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
At least
There
she
you go.
wasn't fingering his asshole. That's the way I think
Hey,
about it.
there's nothing wrong with that
Hey,
either.
Well, when you get a
Nothing
little
wrong with
older,
that.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, when you get a little older, you're gonna get into some different stuff. Okay, he is very into a finger up his asshole.
No, I'm not very into it, but if the chick's into it,
Oh, you're gonna tell her you're not very into
I'm not
it?
very into it, dude.
Leo, you're just a pussy, dude.
I think
What the
that's just
hell?
like a
You're
fucking
a
like
fucking
huge.
pussy. I like a finger
I've
on
got
my
to go
ass.
eat my
He likes
ass.
a
I've got
finger-
my ass eaten. Shut
Wait,
up.
Clav,
Okay,
I want to
there
hear
you go.
Clav's take, because
Wait,
Clav,
So that's
as far as effeminate shit, you don't have too much ground to stand on here.
well, I think I do. Certainly, that's probably the more over the top one compared to the shit I'm doing. But like,
Mhm.
I think that's just like the reason people do all this weird shit is because of pornography, kind of ruining their dopamine system. It's like you should be able to start making out with a chick and damn near bust a nut in your pants, right? If she's hot enough. But if your brain chemistry is so fried from like jerking off to like these gangbang porn videos for years of your life, especially if you're doing this shit as a kid, of course you're gonna need to be having chicks fucking stick their finger up your ass.
So I agree with you. You're
Yeah.
probably right. That probably is part of it. But also, by that logic, you could say, why does a guy need anything more than missionary sex? Why do you need blowjobs? Blowjobs is superfluous. This is just something that pornography taught us we needed. So I feel like a finger up the ass. It's not like I'm wearing a latex suit and having a truck driver come in and piss on me.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a spectrum of like how weird all this shit is, and like the more you expose yourself to like this degeneracy, the further on the spectrum you're gonna have to go to be able to get off. So
We've talked about the dangers
well,
of porn, but one second, we've talked about the dangers of porn, and
Yeah.
I think you've tried to get off porn recently, right? In the last couple of years.
Yeah, I jerked off to porn this morning.
What was it?
Nothing
Please
wrong
tell me
with
it wasn't
that.
the Amberolina video.
Nah.
And I'm sick of you bastards telling me you jerked off to the throw up Amberolina video.
It's a great
I don't
video.
Need
I
to
want
know.
Clav to watch it, dude. We should show it to Clav.
Ah,
real quick.
no, dude. We got 8, dude.
But I wanna
make sure the
ask him-
sound's off, Jesse. 'Cause-
Yeah, we gotta show the Nico too.
All right,
Well,
are
I
you
wanna-
okay with doing this just for study?
yeah,
I
for
want to
study
ask
it's
him
fine.
real quick. So when you're saying like the finger in the butthole and whatnot, it's like, what if she wanted to do that? So
Then
like,
you got to
the first,
find yourself a new girl.
But
'cause
that,
any
no, dude,
bitch
it was
that's sticking
awesome
her
because the
finger up
first
your
time
ass,
I
she
was
stuck her
doing it,
finger up,
no,
10
dude, the
dudes
first
ass.
time I was doing it missionary, and she just reached behind and put it in there, and I was like, this
Or-
is
But
fucking
Clav,
great.
but the thing is, like, I mean,
How is that wrong if she wanted to
a
do
girl
it? It
who
wasn't
fucks
me.
you, who's to say she hasn't
Second
fucked
one.
10 other guys? And
Oh, yeah, of
is that
course.
really a problem? I'm not saying you want a dirty fucking whore,
No.
but 10 bodies, once you get a girl who's like a college graduate or even in her, if she's like 23, 10 bodies is reasonable. Is that a problem to you, 10 bodies?
That's a lot. I mean, that's definitely a lot. Like
I
that's
like
not
this.
something
I
that
like
should
this.
be standardized. For
So were
sure.
you looking for a long-term girl?
It kind of just happened in my case. Like I've only had one girlfriend, but like it really shouldn't be just be standardized. Oh, 10 bodies, like that's still that's still kind of crazy. But if it's just like and you've made the decision to yourself, I just want to have sex with this girl, and then she's gone, it starts to matter less and less.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, it's just like the thought in the back of your head. It's certainly not a pleasant one.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And it makes the sleigh less rewarding, right? If she's given it up to 100 other guys and you're just one of 100, that really doesn't feel impressive. It's
Well-
like, is this even worth anything?
100, I would say that maybe that girl had childhood trauma. So that's where it'd be a problem to me.
Yeah.
What the point I'm
Yeah.
trying to make is I agree with you generally, but like if a chick she went to college for 4 years and then she lived in a big city, her body count's gonna be higher than a girl who grew up on a farm in Utah
Yeah.
and who like
real.
only works at the church. So I think you can
Don't date in college. That's the thing.
Like there are still quality girls who have around that 10 body count
Quality?
in their mid-20s.
You use the word quality with 10 bodies. That's
Yeah, I
That's
would. Yeah, I
interesting.
would. 10 bodies is not that much. I mean, you're you're
Ah.
19, bro. Like
Yeah.
a 25-year-old chick who is wife material could have 10 bodies. I really don't think that's absurd at all.
I would tend to disagree with you there heavily. I don't think that I'm not like some guy who's going to go around and judge different body counts, but in terms of like what I want out of a girl, it's certainly not going to be 10 sexual partners by the age of like.
All right, how
Yeah.
many? What's the wifey then?
Wait,
for
are you actually gonna ask these girls? Are you gonna like
You
sit
can
them
tell-
down
you
and
could
say?
kinda
But are you gonna
tell.
sit them down and say,
And
"Hey,
usually they fucking
have
tell
had-"
you before
That's true.
I've never
Yeah.
had any
They'll
girl
tell
tell
you.
me, and I've never told any girl my body
because
count.
they
I'm
want to
like,
know
I don't-
yours. So they'll
Mhm.
and then they'll say it first, like to make you feel better or some shit, because they assume it's gonna be
Okay,
low.
If a girl wants to know mine, I say, how much time you got? Because it's a big digit.
Pull out the list.
That's
It's like a
right.
receipt from
It's
CVS.
it's a very horizontal paper.
You
No,
ever,
okay,
you,
this
you
is
ever
actually
see
really
the Harry
important.
Potter fucking sequilogy?
I think
That's
this
how
is
it's
really
gonna-
important. It's a good time to
I
talk
don't know
about
how to
this.
say.
So you obviously you want to settle down with like a very innocent, sort of innocent, or is it like what is the amount of bodies that you'd call a wifey?
So it's kind of weird because it's like an exponential curve, the way I look at it. So like 0 is obviously optimal, and then it's like a huge jump. Like once you hit that 1, like there's a lot of the oxytocin pair bonding that starts to get fucked up a little bit. So like there's really no difference between like 1 versus like 3 it's really the biggest difference is losing their virginity.
A chick who's a 0 though could be a fucking psycho.
Oh yeah, of course.
Could be a complete fucking nutcase.
No, you're right.
She could cling to you, be completely crazy.
You're almost I tend to agree with you. Like there could be something. There's probably a reason that in society today that there is a 0 body count on that girl. So that's why I almost think you tend to be better off at like almost like 1 to 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
But like once we get to 10, it's like, who are we kidding? Like this girl didn't even try to get to know these fucking people.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, I generally get what you're saying. And
yeah,
10
like I'm very reasonable. I'd say that's a pretty reasonable.
10 would be 1 a year because girls lose their virginity earlier than most guys because they can.
Yeah.
Because guys have to learn how to be attractive to the opposite sex. So that would be starting at 15. A girl has a body a year
Well,
for 10 years.
only
which is-
20% of girls lose their virginity at 15. It gets 50% of girls lost their virginity by 17, and by 21, 80% of
Or
girls.
if Leo's in the neighborhood, 100% lose their virginity at 12.
There you go.
And
Oh,
it's
whoa,
in
whoa.
parking
Wow,
lots.
jokes.
too.
No.
It's in parking lots.
Shut up.
With the lights off.
So
I did take randomly 2 virginities in my 36th year of life, which was pretty crazy.
And they were 12, just like you say.
No, they
So,
were not.
well, let's
They were
watch a little bit of
in
this
their
real quick.
20s.
And how much time we got, Jess?
Okay, whoa.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Braden.
Yeah, so
This is the shit you watch?
Well, he was really into this video.
I've jerked off to it probably double-digit time.
It's
Okay.
not, but he admits he has a problem, Braden. This isn't like something that he. I
Okay,
can't watch
what
this.
the
Yeah, this
fuck
is,
is going on?
You see this video? This is why you have to do like weird shit. You know?
Would you marry this girl?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd marry her tomorrow.
So Amber Alina, for those who can't see, which
Can
is
I show-
which is everybody,
I can't wait to show my parents this
Oh,
video
yeah,
of
like,
my
this is my
future
shit,
wife.
dude.
she's
Jesus fuck.
got massive.
Is that shit?
She's got
Is that
cantaloupe-sized
That's
tits,
bile.
and this guy
She's
is just
viling.
fisting her mouth, and she's throwing up all over herself. Leo's gonna go masturbate.
You actually
this.
like you genuinely watch this shit.
Yeah, I've jerked off to this video a couple
Oh,
times.
that's bile. That's disgusting.
Ye-
My God, she hasn't eaten anything in fucking a while.
Danny Boy's locked in right now, fellas.
Stop, dude.
So is
Stop.
That's straight bile.
You're not gonna knuckle me? You guys?
Yeah.
Dude, she hasn't
Oh.
eaten anything.
Okay, I think we
in
get
a
the-
All right, we get the
long
gist.
time.
Yeah, we
Let's
get
get
the
it out.
gist.
Let's
So-
get out of here.
Yes.
Only me.
Wait,
and
I
a-
want to see what's about to happen.
No,
right now.
Nico.
Keep going,
No,
keep going. I want to
screenshot.
see what's about to
Look at
happen.
that screenshot.
I want to
Dude,
see what's
no,
about to.
come
Oh
on,
no, he's about to
dude.
do
Wear
this
it
to
like
her.
a hat.
Wait,
Wear
let's
it like a
stop.
hat.
Oh
dude.
no! Wait, keep it going. Let's see if.
No.
Keep
This
it
is
going. Keep it going.
Italia, it's bad, dude. She's throwing up. It's not good.
Oh no!
At least Italia wants to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talia
is she
gonna-
really gonna take it down again?
Nico.
Oh,
She's gonna throw up
God.
again.
Oh,
She's gonna throw up again.
Oh, fuck. This is. I gotta cross my legs. right
Oh,
now.
he's using the pigtails for
Oh,
leverage.
no.
Oh, Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
Okay, I'm getting.
I
That's
hope
it.
there's.
I'm
I
done.
hope there's a geyser right now. I hope it's a geyser.
Nico's gonna go jerk off to this later.
Oh, okay, that wasn't a geyser.
All
I
right,
thought
yeah,
it was
you
gonna
got
be
it,
a
you got it.
geyser.
All right,
Never mind.
let's cut this. All right, so
Okay.
that
well,
is the kind of thing that'll mess you up, Braden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's just destroying your dopamine system.
The next one of you bastards that DMs me saying that you jerked off this video, just understand you're not. You're looks minning.
Your
Yeah.
dopamine is slightly depleted, and
Slightly.
my dopamine's gonna be heavily depleted after this evening. because
Oh, yeah.
I know what my plans are now.
what was her name again?
Amber Alina.
Well,
Nico.
okay, I was just asking for fans.
You're gonna look it up, you
for the
sick little
fans.
fuck.
I'm not gonna ask. How do you spell Alina?
You should DM Clay Thompson right now.
Well, because you think about it, and
Yeah.
it's like people back in the day, they used to do what? They used to jerk off to magazines. Like a picture of a girl, that'd be sufficient.
Yeah, it was
Even
me
before
back in
that,
the
they
day.
would just jerk off, right? So it's like we're seeing this slow progression from like even, VHS tapes. It's normal sex. But now we have unlimited access to like throw up, like shit porn.
All right, well, let me.
And it's
let
like,
me give you my
Whoa,
situation.
shit porn. I've
Thank you,
not
God.
seen.
Let me
I have
give you
not
my
seen the shit
situation
porn,
because
dude.
I jerk off to I sext a lot. Like I'll have like women will send me pretty cool videos sometimes. Like the other day there
Okay.
was a girl, she sent me a video of her finger in her asshole, and then she put her finger in her mouth.
What?
Pretty wild. I'll show you guys
Yeah.
after. Fucking
Was
just
was
kidding.
was she your Tia?
The Clav.
That's-
We're talking about status. There was a girl recently who told me I could shit down her mouth.
Okay.
She might be watching porn.
That's yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
She probably has below 3 bodies though.
you know. So let me ask
That
you
girl had
this,
3
just
bodies
as,
maybe that night.
just as a frame of reference, like when you're like holding hands with a girl or like making out with a girl, are you able to get erect just from that?
Yeah.
Five.
Especially-
He's got
yeah,
he's got one of the best working. Not that I would know too. Actually, I guess I've been around you, but yeah, he's got a working cock.
I
Okay,
will
that's
say,
good.
to
That's good.
validate Clav's point, there was a time when I was watching a lot of porn where it was a problem and I had to dial it back, and my dick was pretty quick to respond positively to
Okay.
not watching porn anymore.
Yeah,
It
it's
did
a
make
quick.
a difference, though. It did definitely.
No, it's a quick recovery. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's just like getting off initially is going to be hard for you if you've been doing it for so long. But you can bounce back quick in terms of your sexual function, right? That's the thing that people don't understand is like having a dick, you know, that's 90% hard versus 100%. In terms of pleasing a girl, that is like a huge, huge difference, right? So in terms of like size and like enhancing, you can do all the shit. But if your dick doesn't fucking work 100%, you know, you're really just losing out on a lot of.
See, Nico, that's the problem with you. You're never dick maxing anymore.
The fuck are you talking
Nico,
about,
when have
dude?
you
Dude,
ever,
a
like,
girl walks by me and I get hard as shit.
There you
Dude,
go.
I still
That's-
have
that's
my
good.
14-year-old boner all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's the
good.
size of a 14-year-old.
Yeah, you're right.
Nico,
Fucking
listen,
6 foot
everything you've
whatever,
listened to
or-
today,
I don't know.
the
That was a bad joke.
what
bad
you
joke,
should
bad
do is
joke,
go
bad joke.
straight home, put some weights into a fucking paper in a plastic bag, and hold your penis
Dude,
for hours.
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
the first
How
thing
about you
and the
shut
only
up,
thing you
Nico?
should do.
How about you go
Hours,
take
Nico.
care
From
of
now
your
on.
fucking cat, dude?
It's at my parents because
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
going to
you have
Santiago tomorrow
Nothing, dude.
to do a comedy show.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the stomach.
Nico,
I love my cat.
you need the DM. We're going to give Leo your
I'm
phone.
gonna punch Leo in the
I'll
stomach.
send a
if you guys
DM to
keep
Clay.
going.
Where's DM to Clay talk?
Give me the. Let me send a DM to Clay.
No, you're not.
I'll
Yeah.
get an extra $10.
I'm sorry. You have.
You get an extra
I'm
10
sorry.
fucking dollars.
I invited you guys to the same place. You guys could have met him.
There's no way.
I did. I invited
I
you
think
both,
that
and you guys
Nico-
said, "Oh, I gotta go film a fucking video."
don't know.
And
I
you
think-
guys could have met Clay
Plus
Thompson.
or minus
I don't-
3 bodies, plus or minus 3 drinks right now. What do you guys say? Nico, give Leo your phone. He's going to DM the Clay
I'm just
Thompson,
gonna
the
say
basketball
something to
No,
star.
Clay.
you're not.
I'm gonna
Because
say
I
something
told
to
him straight
Clay.
to his face, "I'm not following you.
Well, you're
I
not
didn't
following
know
him.
that you were
DM
this
him.
famous."
Dude, you messed up. Let me DM him.
No,
I'll
I-
get him back.
He's
I'll,
not going to see it. It's
He
going to go to his
respected
reply.
it.
probably
But
not.
still, it's going to be funny. Nico,
Stop.
I want
no.
to send Clay a picture of Nico's
No,
body.
Yeah, let's just send him. I'll send him a DM too. Let's both
Stop.
send him a DM.
Stop.
I'll do it too.
We're verified.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
Jesse,
Yeah.
and Jesse, and Jesse. He'll see mine. I'm verified.
Hey, Nico, turn around.
Stop.
Nico, turn around.
Can I put my jacket on?
No.
Yeah.
Braden, this is like Navy SEAL training for you, and that's why we have Braden. All right.
Nico,
There you go.
I want to say that. I said that fucking wee, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna rate dick or
Hey,
what?
Brooks, would
Clav?
Let's do
how
it.
psyched would you be if
He
Nico
said, "Let's
pulled
do
his
it."
wee out? That'd be
I'm
amazing.
not pulling it out in front of Brooks. Brooks has a huge penis, dude.
Let's do it. Yeah, Neeks, let's pull it out for Clav.
Dude,
Yeah, I
listen,
ain't doing
Clav is the expert that you need to help you out with this.
I don't know. Do you guys want to kill the YouTube monetization?
Well, there'll be no
Is that
penis
worth it?
on the
We'll be in the
screen.
corner.
You
Oh,
go, you
no,
go in the
no.
corner. You go in the cop corner, and then you
Yeah.
just show us behind the
Dude,
camera.
how come I can't find Clay Thompson's Instagram? Does he have an Instagram?
Clay
Probably like a
Thompson.
stupid fucking.
Oh, I just
username.
got a. There's a shady little one. Nah,
Like,
dude. He's
it's-
probably getting.
It's probably like Young
Oh,
Money
yeah.
Clay or some shit like that.
Yeah,
well,
it's
he's
gotta
probably
be.
getting so much pussy. He just
Is it
can't
with a
even have one.
K, dude?
Yeah, it is. That's what Jesse said. Clay Thompson got him. Okay, he's only got 16 million followers.
That's not that bad. It's not that good.
Yeah, why do you think I was like, I'm
All right,
not
I'm
gonna
gonna follow
fucking
him.
talk to you because I didn't know you were this famous. I didn't know who you.
Let me ask
fucking
you guys
were.
how you do this, because this used to be a problem, obviously, before I was, with my girlfriend. How do you sort out like the fucking, autistic people in your DMs asking you stupid questions versus the women? It's like, because it all goes to the request. So I'm like, you're
There was
scrolling
only
through-
there was only one era in my Instagram days where I had a problem like sorting out the women that were coming in. That was I went on The Bachelorette and I had a flaw.
Hey, it's a status / Looksmax
It
right
was-
there.
That's a
it was
really
a good one. It was a great era for me in that department. But a lot of women were coming in, and dude, it was just like I almost thought about just hiring like a buddy of mine, paying him like $100 and be like, dude, just get every hot girl and send her a DM, and then and then tier them, like the hot girls and the ones that maybe if you know, you're feeling real lonely, and then
Primary
you know,
versus general.
and then
yeah.
the wildebeest, you know, the
And
wildebeest.
then there's
in
going to
the
be a
final.
folder. The emoji is going to be a pig.
And that one's fine. You go to the pig folder when you need it. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
sometimes you got
It's
to
always
open the
there.
pig folder.
Oh yeah, you do.
You do.
Absolutely.
Thank you. It's good to hear that from you, Brandon.
No,
So you
dude, I'm
believe in
real.
fucking fat girls?
I've never done a fat girl, but I've done like very, very ugly
Hell yeah.
shit. And I'm like proud of it because I'm sitting there like, okay, so there are people who like won't have sex with the really ugly girls. It's like, okay, that's one thing. But there are people who will like lie about it. And that's like, that's shitty.
It's
It's
the
like,
worst
dude, just
thing.
own it. Just be
Yeah.
fucking cool. That's the funniest thing. That's
That
the
kicked
best.
off this pod. The first podcast we ever had was Danny. He told this story about having sex with a woman that he
Yeah.
referred to as the warthog.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
I wake up, I get on FaceTime, I'm like, guess what? I just fucked a zero.
Hell
Just
yeah.
be proud of that shit. You know
You
what
wear
I mean?
condoms?
Yeah. For those, but not
He does have this thing called a dump test. You
The
want to tell
dump
him about your
test?
dump test?
Yeah, you might like this as a Looksmaxxer. So the dump test is, my theory was, I was in Vegas a while ago, and I just realized, hey, I'm in Vegas. I already got the room. I already cleared my schedule for this fucking weekend. I am not going to waste my time hitting on any girl who I wouldn't shoot an unprotected load into.
Okay, that's a good rule. I like that a lot. That's a good psychological
It's
little
good,
trick.
right?
So it's
Yeah.
like a college girl with good family, has something going on. Probably
Pretty
a girl you can feel up.
Good genetics.
Yeah.
And the point is, a lot of guys sell themselves short and they jump on the first thing that gives them any attention when you got to have some more confidence. Hold
Yeah.
out for the right girl. The right girl passes the dump test.
Okay, that's a really good test. That's interesting. Okay, I've never heard that
You
one
better not
before.
share that on the forums without crediting me.
By
Yeah, I'll
the way,
credit you.
Nico, I said,
It's the Danny Mullen dump test.
yeah.
Okay.
What'd you send
I
Clay?
sent Clay this, and I said this little guy said he hung out with you, and he said he has a bigger dick.
If you ever see him again at a party, you're fucked.
Dude, he's gonna see this.
And Nico is still processing it. Dude, Leo's got over 100,000 followers and a blue check. Dude, Clay's definitely going to see
And
that.
I have an OG blue check. I didn't pay for it. Still don't.
It's going to go to the top of the inbox.
Yo.
He says, Nico, you think you got a bigger dick than Clay?
Why would you say that to him, bro? Why would you say that to me on a live podcast?
Nico, that
Crazy.
means you got to DM and set the record straight. DM him right now.
I'm not gonna DM him right now.
You should definitely DM Clay, dude.
Yeah, take a picture of your penis and send it
I'm
to him.
sorry.
I'm going to stir this up
You-
into a thing.
No, stop it, dude.
All right, let's give
What
Nico
about
like a
Antonio
little
Brown?
take
Get back
home.
to Antonio Brown. You guys are friends
Let's-
with Antonio Brown.
Stop.
Get the
Let's.
fuck back
We have to.
him,
We
dude.
have to put this is a story. This podcast has been a
You're
story.
making me get high voice right now.
This
Shut
podcast
up.
has been a story. We have to give Nico a little take home pack for Looksmaxxing. Number one, obviously, 4 to 5 hours of day of holding your penis with the bag with the weights in it.
I love
At
that
least.
I love that one for Nico, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
You should
sorry.
quit your
what?
job, Nico, so you can max
What
out
do you-
your dick stretching time.
I'm
I'm
listening.
just-
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
So,
for
yeah,
you
Okay,
now.
and then after that, I don't really know.
You got
I
to
think it's-
DM Clay Thompson. Send him a nude. Send Clay Thompson a nude. That's a looks max.
dude. Just send Clay Thompson
you
a
guys were
mirror-
fucking invited, but you guys had to
Listen,
fucking do your
Nico,
own shit.
full nude limp penis dick pic to Clay Thompson. So
That-
full
that's
nude in the
baller as
mirror,
fuck. Yeah, that's
just
pretty baller.
completely nude and just limp dick. Just be like,
Yeah,
"What's up,
how
dude?
about
Good hanging out
no?
with you."
How about no?
Very baller.
I think I'd pay you. I'd pay you $100 to send him just a full nude.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
you
gonna
just
do
said
I will
that.
double it. I will
Yeah,
double it.
$200 to send him a full
Yeah,
nude.
I'm not doing
Limp.
that,
Triple it,
dude.
triple it, 300.
$300.
I'm
Dude,
not
are you
doing it.
kidding?
What
That-
if Nico does one bent over like this?
Oh, and he's like, "What's up, Clay? Good hanging with
I'm
you."
not that flexible. I can't look under my legs like that. So
Nico is peeking through his legs while he's bent over, spreading his asshole with a mirror pic to Clay
Just,
Thompson.
"What's up, bro? How you been? Let's hang, dude. Let's get coffee this week."
you
That's
guys are
fucking
just absolute jackals. You know that?
Number two, Nico is you got to stop all the dog fucking.
All right, Braden. I don't know why we're gonna
Guys,
bring
I'm
this
gonna
up, but there's a
fucking-
rumor out there that you might be fucking his dog, and
No, you guys are fucked
And
up
it's
in
messed
the
up.
head,
It's
Status
bro.
minting. It's so
Is he
status
actually
minting.
like fucking it, or is he just
No,
like putting
he's not.
peanut butter on his
I
nuts?
think, I
like
think
type
he
shit?
doesn't do
He
anything.
fucks it, dude. He's got he got a three-legged dog because he can't get away.
Okay,
That's the rumor.
That's a good joke right
that is pretty
there.
funny.
Nico, that's so status minting. It's
Yeah.
animal cruelty maxing.
The Looksmaxxing
a-
starter pack, though, it seems like there's some peptides involved.
Yeah, there's a lot of pharmacology,
Pharmacology,
peptides. That's how you really make the progress.
Pharmacology.
Because people will talk about all this stupid shit like, skincare, all this, and that's really going to make negligible difference.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to, like, at home without, surgical intervention, change the way you look a lot, it really has to be pharmaceutical intervention.
So what's your fucking jawline gonna look like after you get the surgery?
So I mean, it's kind of just hard to envision. I've got like the surgical plan and all that type of stuff, but it's a little bit weird to think about. So I just leave
Break it down for us. Let's talk
Zac
about it.
Efron, dude, he got something done, right? I mean,
he had
clearly.
filler done
Yeah,
to
okay.
increase the width of his jaw,
Okay.
but he just really overdid it because filler has to be touched up every 6 months and it never dissolves. So when you're constantly adding more and more to filler that's not dissolving, it just eventually looks like shit after a while. So people on their first session of filler tend to look really good, and then just slowly over time it starts to slowly diminish. Whereas the osteotomies and implants with titanium, this is something that's a lot more upfront, but the results last and they actually look phenomenal.
So where is your osteotomy or implant going to be?
Istanbul.
But where is it going to be in your face?
Everywhere. So I'm getting titanium implants done essentially everywhere on my face.
Wow.
And there's going to be an osteotomy in my mid-mandible called a BSSO. It's going to be advanced forward. Along with my upper jaw, they're going to do a incision right here and then advance the upper jaw.
What's it going to run you?
35.
You sure you want to do this? You're a good-looking kid.
Dude, you're
Yeah.
fucking extremely handsome.
Thank you.
No homo.
Talking
but
to the mic, Nico.
35.
100 grand. Sorry, my bad.
I don't
Yes,
know
right.
how much
35
more
grand.
handsome
No,
a guy
35
can
grand?
get, really.
35 grand?
Yeah.
Dude, you're handsome as fuck.
Isn't that
dude.
pretty baller though that you have like 35K in your face?
No, you
That's
should
pretty
save.
baller.
You should save it
I
all,
just
dude. You're
put
handsome.
35K around your neck, son.
Nah,
Get a
dude.
necklace.
Dude, you're only 19.
Yeah.
Dude, stop.
Dude,
Seriously,
it's all
you have
about the mog.
dimples too, dude. Stop. You're gonna fuck everything up.
You gotta do it for the mog, man.
Dude,
That's the culture.
I
It's
think
the
you're
mog.
already
fucking
mogging.
it up, bro.
I think
Thank
you're
you.
kind of already mogging on
Yeah,
people.
dude.
I
you're
appreciate
fucking
it.
Dude, I
up.
don't know. First of all, I'm also very impressed with your the way you're very well spoken for
Appreciate
especially
that.
the Gen Z fucks out there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I mean, we were just with one yesterday that I wanted to murder. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we
For
had
a
to hang out.
podcast?
No, we had to do it. We filmed, and our camera guy was an assistant. It was a guy that doesn't usually do it, and I just wanted to murder that.
You know-
Yeah,
guy.
speaking and charisma is a huge thing that people really undervalue. And it is largely genetic, but what I did to improve upon mine a lot was actually serving at a restaurant because you're forced into a lot of very uncomfortable conversations with people you don't know. So that's a huge
It's funny
fill.
because he was. I think that's probably where you got it from.
It
Because
helps.
you,
And
because-
bouncing. Bouncing helps too.
Bouncing is phenomenal for the female aspect, but in terms of just micro interactions and small talk, because you're forced to do small talk with your tables, and you also have to pick up on body language on, okay, it's time for me to fuck off. So that was really formative for me.
That's great to know that. Yeah, see, these are the things you can think about when you're like, I had a job selling copiers, and I had to like, go into offices. It was business to business,
Yeah.
and flirt with the receptionist.
Okay.
That helped my game tremendously.
Absolutely.
Did you have to flirt with
You
them?
had to,
or-
that was the only way to
or
get the
you
job. That
chose
was
to
the
flirt
only
with them,
fucking
dude.
way to get the sale.
You
man.
didn't
You're
have
right.
to cut their
I
heads
chose.
off.
But-
Okay, you didn't have to cut their heads
You
off.
didn't have to flirt with them.
I
You
know,
had to
yeah,
talk
right.
to 'em,
We had a girl over here, Atalia. You might come on over here.
I would go as far as to
Natalia-
say that every single teenage male should be a server at some point in their life. Try to be a bouncer because this stuff just so formative. My speaking abilities were horrendous before I started doing this. Before I started bouncing, I was extremely introverted. I really couldn't speak well at all. So this stuff, just got to do it.
Because Atalia's here. She's the big titty queen. She's, she's. I don't know if that
a
was
lovely
dismissive
woman.
to describe her,
A
but
lovely woman.
she's isn't he just a cutie pie? Doesn't he not need the jaw surgery?
I appreciate that.
He's good looking, right?
Very nice of you.
Yeah,
very
Talia,
nice.
the big titty queen says you're good just the way you are.
The lovely woman says,
How are you hell bent on doing the surgery?
Her and Brooks
I
might
already
let you
paid
to
for
bed.
it. I'm already locked in.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can we look at an
Dude,
example of what the
no.
after will be?
No.
Not for you, obviously, but for a guy who's gotten the same procedure.
Yeah, look up double jaw surgery downgraft, Bimax downgraft.
All right, here we go.
Leo should talk to you about body dysmorphia.
I kind of want to spend 35 grand getting Nico one of these surgeries just for the lulz, dude. If Nico just had a
Oh,
crazy ass
dude.
chin with a fucking cleft and shit.
All right, so that looks
I can't even. That's the same guy. That's identical.
slightly better on.
I can't tell the fucking difference. That's 35 G's.
But yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you want. Is you don't want it to be like
yeah,
a
you don't
huge
want
difference.
it to look obvious that you had a surgery, right? So
Right.
it's small modifications. So you're saying, oh, well, you already look good. But if you could just look that much better, you know, and you have the money to spend,
Dude, you're
it makes
handsome
perfect
as
sense to me.
hell.
That could just be-
Shut up.
That could be just the
bro.
camera guy holding. That could just be he woke up one morning and his face was a little puffy. I can't tell the
he's
difference.
using a different lens. That's
What about
literally all
chewing
it could be.
that,
It's
like,
just
tough
a different
gum?
lens.
You know, you've
I
heard about
agree.
this?
So the
Or-
masseter gum, yeah,
masseter gum.
that can cause some issues like TMJ.
Right.
But it's really not like fixing the main cause, which is the bone sort of being like inward. And a lot of people have their masseters inserted in weird ways. So if it's highly inserted on your ramus, which is this bone right here, it could give your face like a more roundish, bloated look. So it has to have like the perfect setting in terms of the muscle for it to actually be a looks max, or it's gonna just give you a round, like bloated looking face.
For the life of me, I can't tell any difference between these two.
Well, that's not
photos.
the exact surgery I'm getting. There's also a lot of implants being done that like, there's really not too many before and afters for. So
Gotcha.
like literally the
That guy went. That's way better.
the surgery that I'm getting, my surgeon had to put a lot of patents on the actual techniques that he's using. Like I'm gonna be the first of its kind, essentially.
Okay, that
Wow.
sounds
Pretty cool.
way more sketchier now that you're saying that.
Well,
dude.
you know, I gotta do
You're
it.
literally trusting a guy to be like, hey, I just invented this new facial surgery. Dude, you are already handsome. You
Well,
really want to fuck this up?
Nico,
Well, that-
show him his dick.
That's what I say.
Show
you
me
know-
your dick.
Show,
dude, I don't
no,
care.
show him your dick. I'm
Your
sorry.
No,
dick.
I'm not going to
This-
show him my
Yeah,
dick.
well, if he doesn't go to Turkey and get the surgery, it'll be worth you
If he
showing him his
doesn't
cock.
go, I will show him my dick. But if he goes, then he has to show
Well,
me his
just
dick.
just think about it like
There's
this.
that, dude.
What if you're
Okay?
already making a lot of money and you're about to start a business? You know what I mean?
What if
People
you're
say,
already
"Oh,
handsome and you
you're-"
fuck it up, dude, for no reason
Well, that
at
could,
all?
The same logic could be applied to anything. Like there's risks to reward with literally anything. So I don't like people who sit here and fear monger. You know, when it just doesn't make sense because this logic could literally be applied to anything. Sometimes you just have to take risks. And this is like a very intrinsic thing with like the European man. It's like the European man, like you think back to Viking, like these guys would get in a boat, go to an island and like do all this shit, go to the moon. Like this is kind of just like in our nature to advance and do all this cool shit.
Clef,
Yeah,
Clef, look at me right now. If he shows you his penis, will you not get the surgery?
Definitely.
Nico, get over
Nico,
there.
come on.
Pull your cock out.
I'll cancel it.
Damn it, dude.
We almost had
It's
him.
my
Sorry,
nose
I'm
tape.
not an
I can't
idiot.
wink right.
No, I know
Fuck,
it.
dude.
No, I know you.
Nico, can you
guys-
please get up there?
I'm
I'll
not
give you
going to
$100
show him
if
my
you pull your
penis.
wee wee out.
I'm not going to show him
Leo,
my
100
penis.
bucks if he pulls the-
$100.
I'm not going to
That's
show him my
$200.
penis. No,
That's
dude.
$300.
$300,
You know,
Nico.
it's a penis right now. I'm not going to
Nico,
do it.
$300, dude.
It's
you
a
pop up
small
there.
penis. I'm not doing it
Nico,
right now.
$300 just in the corner, no cameras. Pull your fucking wee wee out, bro.
I'm not going to do that. No. I want to keep you guys guessing. It's always fun because you guys always are asking. And one time they offered $1,500. So
Rip his fucking pants off. Rip them off.
Help me, Leo, help.
Show it. No, I can't.
It's got to be one man effort.
Yeah, it's one man. It's a one man against another. Oh, Nico. Oh,
Don't break the headphones.
yeah, he tapped.
Been the Leo and Daddy show.
Been the Leo Daddy Show. Where can we find you, my man?
showing my penis.
So
I'm not.
Clavicular0 on all platforms.
Let's
That's
go.
where
I
it
gotta
is.
follow Clav.
Yeah,
dude.
this guy's the man, dude.
Thank you, man. I
Honestly,
appreciate it.
very impressed.
you so much.
Even listen, he's gonna get facial surgery. He might be a little bit of a crazy bastard, but in a good way.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In a good way. He's pushing the boundaries of Looksmaxxing, and I like
Gotta
it.
do it.
And I'm back, boys. I think this is the guy I need on the pod. You're gonna see me Looksmaxxing from now on.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Go over to the Patreon. We're gonna do a deep dive with Neeks.
Dude, it looks back. I'm all about it now, bro.
Thank you.
bro.